Nah, you know what's
No, I
funny?
mean the kanji Chinese thing, but yeah.
I don't, I don't think Smurf's tattoo is racist. But I know if a white Karen watches our show and she goes, "Oh my God, what does your tattoo say?" And then Smurf goes,
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
he goes, "Nah, it doesn't say anything. It actually shows two niggas
I don't
fucking."
tell anybody that. I'm gonna tell that bitch Passion.
Yo,
What are they gonna do?
I love how he had that answer. Like, nigga, I solved this 10 years ago. It means passion.
Bro, that's literally what he told me it meant when I first asked him.
That's funny. That's too funny.
Even if he was lying, that's like a 2-for-1 lie because you get out of like whatever it has to say, and the bitch might be like, "Oh, he's so thoughtful."
Passion. They'd be like, "You're such a you must be a lover, not a fighter." And little do they know that nigga's both.
I'm the best of both worlds, baby.
That bitch
He
will.
loves to fight.
That nigga will fuck you up on love. Like, nigga don't fucking play with it. Oh man! By the way, guys, we're live.
I figured that was, gold right there. I hoped we were live.
No, yeah.
These men always be doing this shit.
What?
Honestly, I kind of expected it. Like, I
Have we been live? Yeah.
We've been
Have
live.
we been live since you guys have been making fun of Joel Osteen's house?
The say make a weed.
Joel Ols. Yo, you live in Joel Olsen's house? I knew it.
Yeah,
I knew
Joel
it.
Osteen is my boss. Yeah.
Bro, this is what we're going to talk about today, boys. Welcome, guys. It's the Ingenious Ones. Today, Coin is here to talk about surviving Joel Osteen.
Don't say it like that, though.
Nah, let's say it like that. let's say it like that. let's say it like
I'm
that.
just kidding. He's not a Catholic priest. Oh, but carry on.
Yo, I'm unaware of what I look like. I haven't turned my camera on. I see myself once today.
So turn
All
on
right,
your
guys.
so turn on your
This is
camera.
the what is this? Is that on my video?
It's still loading for you guys.
Is this still loading for you guys too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And doesn't
Yeah.
Damn,
Why
nigga.
so laggy?
You never gonna know what you look like now.
Bro, the internet's been really weird for him.
Yo, my internet been trash. Look at this. Look at.
Yeah.
Yo, he's moving at
Yeah.
1 frame per second.
Yo, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about
Bro,
this.
Coin on
Smurf.
his phone has better connection.
Bro, I'm
than
so
you.
sorry. Smurf is right now. He's in actually Bangladesh doing this. Doing this.
I'm buffering.
Nigga, no, Bangladesh, you racist fuck.
No, he
Well,
was
I'm
saying
talking about
he's
conserving
buffering.
I know, Coin. I mean, Sam. I was being. I hate.
I didn't understand. I was lost too. I was like, wait, what?
You're
Bro,
being racist.
Bro, Smurf got out of that chair 3 times on my screen.
First of
I
all,
don't know.
I see him like he freezes, he's there. He comes back, he's missing. It freezes, he's not there. It comes back, he's there.
Bro, he just went from standing next to his PC to just sitting.
Smurf, I'm not
And
gonna
then
lie.
he's gone.
Bro, your chair is moving in like 1 frame per
Yo,
fucking hour.
what?
Like,
I was like, no, he needs the crosses in his house.
yeah.
Yo,
by
what is
itself.
going on with the internet
Bro.
in your side of the house, bro?
Bro, is your microwave on or something? Yo.
Gucci now.
Nah, it's not. Yo, turn off your video. Nah, you're like an old Chinese movie right now. Like, I will fight your
Nah,
father.
it's good. It's good for me, bro.
It's getting better.
You think that's good?
It should
It
be
had phone.
good now.
No, that
Nah,
was horrible.
it's not.
No, give it a second. I know what he just did. I'm surprised it didn't just disconnect.
What do you do? Just close League of Legends or
Yo,
something?
smart.
Nah, he unplugged his Ethernet and plugged it back in.
Nah, it's,
Yo, how did that not disconnect me though? My shit is
bro.
falling. It's coming, guys. It's getting there. It's getting there.
Nah, it's not.
All right, let's do this.
I love that, guys. Oh look, the
What
two
is
dots.
that?
Bro, your
Nope.
internet is trash. Nah,
Shit
look,
is trash.
we're gonna
Alright,
get
bye.
we're gonna get back. There we go. What's going on,
Bro,
guys?
did Coin swap internets with you real quick?
Yo, it's bro. Chickasaw took over Woonsocket. Like them niggas were like,
Bro, but that doesn't make sense. Why is my camera fine?
bro, because you're the white man, and they will never pass the
You're
white man.
stealing all the internet.
The last time the Indians
You're hoarding
crossed the
internet.
white man, they lost their whole land and got a bunch of casinos. So they're like, nah, we're gonna make sure his internet is good. But that black guy there, nah, fuck him.
What
Fuck
about
his
Coin,
internet. Coin's internet is brought to you by Jesus. Don't you see all those crosses there? Each cross gives him at least 100 megabits per second. Like, he's Gucci right now. He has like 10 gigabits.
Like that's the router right there.
Yeah.
As
look.
soon as he turned away, bro, it lagged, bro.
It lagged, bro. Look, I'm telling you.
Oh, it did?
Oh, look at this. Look
Bro,
at Smurf trying
literally, as
again.
soon as he turned away.
It's buffering. Yo, Smurf, it's like you're overseas and we're talking to you.
We gotta like send you our internet.
Yo,
Yo, guys, send me your
Yo,
energy.
Smurf, when does your tour in Iraq end? Like, when will you be able to come back to America?
Yeah.
Like, do you
Oh,
think...
we drink?
Smurf, do
Hey,
you
how's
think...
your brain, Smurf?
Oh, wait, he's actually
tell us
good.
what's
Nah,
good?
Smurf, do something.
Yeah.
There we go.
Calm down.
Nah, voila. You see, you was doing mad fast. Who you think you are? Relax.
It's not working. I mean, it's working slightly.
Nah, your audio is horrible. Are we
Alright,
are we
whatever.
drinking beers?
I saw
Rum?
it. I saw
What?
it, Kev. So I
That
mean,
works.
I'm not drinking a beer.
Oh. What is that?
Sam, what you doing?
The Go Cuddy's great. What?
Smurf, just take off your video, bro. I know it's stressing you out. It's okay, bro. Bangladesh internet is sometimes it's not that good, bro. You just gotta call your local GameStop, tell them to amp up their bandwidth so that when you use it, it gets it better for you. You know? Just
Just go to McDonald's.
Just go to
use their
McDonald's. Just go to McDonald's.
Turn the car off because gas is really expensive.
Yo, hop on that
Roll the
Spectrum.
windows down.
Hop on that Spectrum free Wi-Fi real quick, all right? Like,
This is fun being on the other end.
yo, for real. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Smurf. Look, honestly, at this point, turn the hotspot on your phone on, connect it to your computer. Oh man.
What, nigga? My video don't have to be on.
My videos don't gotta be out. Yo, you know you damn tight. You're not-
I'm tight because y'all flaming me. Fuck
Yo,
out here.
fuck out.
All right, yeah.
I'm sorry,
The
Smurf.
joke's
I'm
done.
sorry, Smurf. I can't hear you. Your internet is only coming
I
in
knew
like.
that was coming.
Just kidding.
All right, and listen, this is what we're gonna do. All right,
No.
Coin's gonna call his boy, all right, at Chickasaw. He's gonna give you a fiber optic cable, okay?
I'd rather not have internet.
But you have to convert to Native American stuff, okay? Like you gotta hate the white man. Actually, yeah, I don't know why you guys are not friends. You guys got a lot in common. White people fucked y'all over. Y'all took y'all home. Y'all should really, I'm not joking. Native Americans and black people should have created the Avengers a long time ago and taken over America. That is the greatest comeback that we're waiting for. Y'all can't
Well,
hook that shit
what
up.
was the problem? It was guns. That
Nigga,
was the fucking-
everybody
Nigga,
likes
black people got guns. Smurf could hook y'all niggas up.
No, I can't.
What do you mean? Nigga said, no, I can't. No, I
You
can't.
see what I'm talking about, racist?
Bro.
Edit that out, Coin.
Don't fucking
and
incriminate me, nigga.
You don't incriminate. Nigga, the FBI is right now like, proof. 1234 is proof that Smurf has K-Dragon has guns.
I denied it. It's not proved, bitch. I denied that shit immediately, nigga.
Nah, bro. Yo,
Hey,
so.
Eli, stop while you're ahead.
So
And let's get into this.
so Smurf, let me ask you one more thing. So since you have horrible internet, are you gonna commit suicide today or tomorrow? And or if you're gonna do it today, is your horrible internet gonna lag so hard that it finishes tomorrow?
To death?
Probably. I don't know. Your life is different.
What?
I don't know. All right. I'm over this. All right.
No matter that.
All right. I'm sorry. I got real dark. I had
idiotic.
a egg. What?
Idiotic.
I hate you. Shut up. You can't talk, nigga. You're on 5 megabits per second.
You can hear me though.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Shut up. You're always on 2 megabits per second, Coin. All right. Don't try to defend him now.
You can hear us, right?
You're
like
lucky
10.
that, like, bro, you're on someone else's Wi-Fi, bro.
Yo, for
These
real.
are all routers.
You're on Jesus Christ's Wi-Fi, alright? Like,
Dead ass, bro.
yo, Coin, don't act all high and mighty, alright? Smurf just has, I don't know, the Asian kid next door is DDoSing. Smurf is fucking IP address or something. But
I'm the kid that got lucky like one time against like the state champion, like they're guaranteed to win, and I win, and I have to take this whole time now to talk shit while I can, because next week it's back to square one.
bro,
And the 1 stands for the amount of megabits
bro,
that I get down.
It's back to, hey,
I
Cohen,
swear-
you want to play this game?
I swear
Do I have
that-
to download it?
I swear that this isn't planned, but I feel like every week I have a new live action anime announcement. But I swear to God, it happens every week. So Fullmetal Alchemist is coming out with the next final movie of their movie series that nobody knew about. So,
They have a movie series?
I'm learning right now.
they're actually filming their end game that nobody knew. The last one.
This is the last movie
Apparently, yeah.
of the series?
Of the series. I think there was like 3 already.
Damn, that shit had to be whack.
I don't know, but I just want you to know I'm not planning this. Like, oh, Sage every week has a new live action anime announcement. Look, guys, it just happens. Like it's like every week Netflix goes, yo, they're mad at us. Let's give them another one. Like
Another one.
like yo, and then there's like a guy named Larry there, and he's like, yo, this madness has to stop. And then they fired Larry. Larry's now fucking unemployed, homeless. Like,
Bro, they just took TJ Khaled.
It's like, you gotta stop doing this.
Another
No
one.
one answers for this. They're like, no, we gotta let him go.
like dead ass. Like yo, they were like, yeah, Larry's weak. Take him out.
Do you think they do it for
You
engagement
don't know
too?
quality.
I mean, all this shit, it's not like they're pumping, hundreds of millions of dollars into it like it's a fucking Avengers movie. Like, it's very low budget in contrast to high quality films. So, with the engagement of people talking shit about it, it almost, like, brings people in to be like, well, fuck, if it's that bad, like, let me check it out. Like, is it a marketing tool in itself
So I
just
feel-
to get quick views and quick...
So I feel like yes and no. So I feel like a big thing with it is that no matter how whack these movies are in America to us, in Japan, they slap. They love these shits. They be like, "Ta-da!" They're all like in it. Like that's like they think this is their Avengers. Like they see this and they go, "We got our own Marvel," and we go, "No, you don't." Like keep on trying. Like it's really wild. So I guess Netflix goes, "Hey, we're gonna make money regardless," and even if the people in America watch it just to hate it, that's numbers that we're fucking getting now, like that we predicted that we're never gonna get because we assume that no one here is gonna watch this, or like 10%. So I think that's their point. But then at the same time, I think they know, like, yo, if we just be dicks about this, just put it out there. Like Skyrim, when Skyrim was coming out with new games every fucking year, like remastered.
Skyrim 14.
Skyrim remastered the 12th. Yeah. Like, like I think that was what they're doing.
Console, bro.
And like think that yo, they got me too. They got me. I was like, yo, I'm not.
Special edition.
Game.
It's just
special edition remastered.
Had that shit for the Xbox One.
Like, all
Had that
you-
shit for the Nintendo Switch. They got the fuck out of me. I promise you, come
When
on
did
for the
this shit come out?
I'm
Bro, that
copping
shit came out for the 360.
funny?
Like 09?
I
Like,
played
oh,
the
like
shit out of Skyrim.
2010.
Never bought it.
I promise you, Skyrim
missed it.
will come out tomorrow, remastered
Bro.
PlayStation 5 edition. Guess who just bought another Skyrim? My stupid ass.
I'm telling you, I
Well, and
think
even with the special edition, you pay for the special edition. It's like the remastered version, and then they even have DLC for that.
yeah, like it's just I don't know, but I feel like that's what Disney's doing. Like they're just blatantly just going like, oh look, it's like they go, hey, One Piece, boo, but wait, there's more. No, nah, we know y'all want it. Full Metal Alchemist, and we're like, no. We go, all right, Yu Yu Hakusho too, and then we're like, no. And they're like, all right. Dragon Ball Z versus Naruto and One Piece plus Sailor Moon and an epic crossover.
And maybe Superman.
Yeah, like maybe Superman shows up. We're like, what? What? Can you do that? Like, it's so. I feel like Netflix is just like, yo, we're Netflix. Like even now, Netflix went down. This is how cocky Netflix is, right? So Netflix's quarterly year assessment came in, right, and they lost like $1 million. Right, in their projected revenue projections, and even though they lost $1 million fucking dollars, they're wow hype. They're like, yo guys, we're doing great. Like, you know, yeah, we lost the views because of Ukraine and Russia situation and this and that and password sharing, but
Yeah, we got to get into that too real quick because they hinted at charging for password sharing, and it was like an exact number. It was like $2.64 or some shit like that. Like, how the fuck did you come up with that exact number? Unless you crunched every single, like, they have to have all the data to like all the devices that are in different locations that are using the same account to be like, oh well, you know, they're sharing the passwords. We got to charge them. I don't know. Let's just throw out a random number. $3, $2. No, it's like $2, like 64 cents. Like I said, I think that's
bro, it's so. But at the same time, I feel like I don't know. I had like a weird, like whenever I'm whenever I'm at work by myself, I start thinking about things like on both sides of the spectrum and stuff. And I start thinking about that Netflix stuff, right? Like, oh, they're gonna add ads and they're gonna do this and they're gonna. And I was like, damn, that's just gonna be really annoying. But then I go, you know what? There's this little saying that Kevin Feige said when him and Sony, when he broke up the Sony and Disney deal with Spider-Man, and he said sometimes it's just a blessing to just have the good thing, but it's never meant to be forever, you know? Like Netflix, no matter what, like HBO Max, Disney Plus, Hulu, Prime Video, Netflix gave us premium selection movie shows that broke the box office, you know, on a constant basis. That's stuff that nothing does. HBO Max has 3 shows that make bank: Westworld, Game of Thrones.
Rick and Morty.
What?
Rick and Morty.
Oh, that's like Cartoon
that's
Network.
like HBO produced.
Yeah,
like
I'm saying like pay
produced.
like HBO Max. Like people will go to that streaming service. Yeah, for Rick and Morty, but they could get that on Cartoon Network. They could get that on Hulu. It's like everybody like.
What was it? Was like Handmaid's Tale in there?
No, that was Hulu.
HBO Max and Hulu.
Yeah, that was Hulu. So like,
you said 3 shows. I'm trying to.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think about maybe not that, right? Like Hulu, Handmaid's Tale, the Wu-Tang thing. You know,
These are more geared more documentaries and
yeah, Disney
and
Plus
now that.
Disney Plus was like literally rivaling Netflix, but they got like really hit bangers because of their Marvel and Disney stuff. But Netflix, bro, banger after banger. Stranger Things, Netflix comedy specials, movies, documentaries, Ozark, bro, Squid Games,
Boys animated series,
Black Mirror when they acquired it,
7 Deadly Sins, bro. That's a Netflix fucking original.
Yeah.
Like, yo, like they have so many that they just slap with on a constant basis, and we had no ads. And for a while, it's still cheap. You know? Like, I don't care what nobody says. Like, oh, Netflix raised it up to $14 with extra screens. It still beats.
So
It still beats Hulu. Hulu gives me $5. And I swear to God, it's not worth it. I go, I hate this. The ads are crazy. The shows are not worth the ads. I don't watch that many shows on there. The only reason why I still have Hulu because that literally has all of Naruto.
I'll debate that because I paid the $12.99 for the one screen, no ads, and I don't mind paying that because it has the anime selection that I'm fine with. Like I could pay, like I paid for Netflix and Funimation for the longest time. Didn't really watch anything on Netflix that I couldn't get from borrowing like my mom's account or something and just binging it. So I get like there's bangers on there, but I think I find more consistent
I feel like-
rewatchability on Hulu.
Yeah, I feel like like I said, like I feel like Hulu only has like honestly for me, Naruto, like Viz Media properties, because Viz Media is the only anime property that it doesn't really have a home. Like its sort of home is Hulu, and it's kind of annoying because that's the wackest streaming service. It's like
No.
it's oh my God, what are you talking about? What's worse than Hulu besides Paramount Plus? Tell me a good show on Paramount Plus. iCarly. That shit lasted.
I mean, there's a fuckload out now that are really good. So I mean, you're kind of right. But like I said, they have One Piece on there. They have.
Yeah, but they don't. Yeah, but
Demon
everywhere
Slayer,
has
Dragon
one.
Ball. Like,
Yeah, but Funimation has One Piece, and Funimation has One Piece up to date. So like, it's like if you're gonna talk about anime, nothing beats Crunchyroll and Funimation. And now that they're merged together, nobody beats that. You know. So the one thing that Hulu does have is the Viz Media properties
And trash.
and. And so, like, you know, like where I can watch Naruto, which in Crunchyroll, I can only watch Naruto and Bleach in Japanese, you know? And in Funimation, I could watch Naruto. They don't have Naruto Shippuden yet, or maybe they do now, I don't know. But when I was watching on Funimation, shout out to Zoro.to, but when I was watching on Funimation, they only had Naruto and they only had Bleach. Whereas Hulu has all of the Viz Media properties. And with that being said, Hulu doesn't even have all the up-to-date Funimation or Crunchyroll Toei animes up to date because they're not allowed to, because Crunchyroll and Funimation hold those properties. So once again, Hulu doesn't have anything that makes me want to pay $5 to $12 for that I can't get somewhere else where I can get more of, you know?
Now, here's what I will say is I pay for it, so I'm not going to concede this argument.
No, of course, right?
Pay for the crashes.
No, why would you do that? Like, imagine you just end this podcast hating yourself. Like, I spent $12 for nothing. I'm a fucking waste. Like, nah, it's not like that. But it's just, I'm saying, for like me personally, like the way how I see it, it's not worth it. But if Netflix does it, like if I have to watch an ad between Stranger Thing episodes, I'm okay. If I have to watch an ad between Dave Chappelle specials or Bill Burr specials, or
that'd be horrible.
I'll be alright with it. It's
not in a comedy special.
It's no different than when I used to watch comedy specials on Comedy Central. When I used to first watch comedy specials. So to me, I'm just saying me. To me, it doesn't make a difference. Yeah. It's worth it for Netflix because the content is there and it's prime and it's constant. Even if they do it like how Hulu does. Well, Hulu will first give you one ad. It'll be like, oh yeah. It'll be like 2 ads for 15 seconds. Oh yeah, that's not great. Then it'd be like 5 ads, 30 seconds a pop.
Yo, that's too much.
Yo, you'll be there like, what are we doing right now? Like,
just sitting here.
Like, yo.
You go on your phone, forget that you're watching a show.
Also, we can't disrespect Hulu. Because
we can't.
Hulu was like one of the first ones that like had all the shit with the ads. When you would have had to pay to go anywhere to watch the shit.
But you know what it is though. I fucked with Hulu
before they had those.
I fucked
what I'm saying.
Yeah, like I fucked with Hulu. Like I still do. Like Hulu is like the Metro PCS of streaming services.
I fucked with Hulu when I didn't know any better.
All right, like Hulu, like it used to give us, and Hulu was the shit too. I give you not. Look, I'm gonna give flowers to Hulu. Back when the streaming services were all getting there, if you wanted to watch, if you wanted to watch shows like Grey's Anatomy, House, like those type of shows, Supernatural, if you missed it on live TV, you will go to Hulu.
Yep.
Hulu had it at 12 o'clock or 3 a.m. or the next day. That was the shit. Like Hulu opened up the branch and they put that heat, because back then there wasn't no ABC.com. There was no CW.com. There was none of that. They didn't give a fuck. They were like, nah, you're going to watch it on TV. Then Hulu was like, yo, I'm going to do this. And they were like, oh, that's just a gimmick. You're trying to copy Netflix. It's not going to go far. And then everybody started going on Hulu. Numbers started going up. They're like, oh, nah, we need some of that money. ABC.com, check us out. It's free. You just need to check your cable provider. Blah, blah, blah. Like, that's when all that started. So I give it to Hulu. But Hulu really buckled. And the fact that Disney has it, it just doesn't make it better. Because it's like, you just, like, Disney puts all the junk stuff in there. You know? The B-sides. You know?
Disney has what?
Nigga,
Disney own Hulu?
Kenobi, Falcon, WandaVision,
Mandalorian,
Logan, Mandalorian, Boba Fett. Bro, I can literally Visions, Star Wars Visions, Rebels, fucking
WandaVision.
Disney.
Disney bought it.
Yeah, Disney. Hulu used to be owned by Fox, and then Fox sold it to Disney when they did the merger and stuff. But yeah, like, so I give it to it. It's just like now it just doesn't have stuff, you know. And they try to put it on there, you know. And it's like, again, I love the Wu-Tang show on there. It's one of my favorite shows. If you guys ever watch Once Upon a Time in Shaolin, or Once Upon a,
I think that's what it's called.
There's a show on there
I just
called
watched the
Grimm.
trailer.
You guys ever heard of Grimm?
Oh yeah, like the old fairy tale show, like the true fairy tales.
Well, it's not. Well, when you say it like that, it kind of sounds whack.
No, because
No,
that's
it's
the Grimm tales.
It's the Grimm
or
fairy
the-
tales, the
or
original fairy tales.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
but
Cinderella,
like,
Pinocchio. all that
Rupert
shit.
and
Fairy tales.
he's like, yeah, but you say it sounds like a bitch shit. I don't like that. Wow, how I was
it's
gonna
just
say it.
factual.
He's like, how I was gonna say it.
Smurf, watch this Grimm show.
Go ahead,
So
Smurf.
tired.
Tell us about what you think the show is.
I bet. So in the show, right?
All right.
Is this detective called Detective Burkhart. So he's a descendant of Grimms. Grimms are basically, like Sam was saying previously, the old folklores
Yeah.
where he can basically see them. Like, for instance, like, you know, the story of Little Red Riding Hood or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, he'll be able to see the wolf actual face, even though it's in human form. And like, there's a bunch of all the other creatures, he can see their actual form while they're in human form. It's it's pretty dope.
Yeah. Alright. But what you're saying is,
First of all,
I didn't even say nothing.
Funny.
First of all, what?
It's already funny. It doesn't matter. We know you, motherfucker. Say some funny shit now.
go ahead, bro. Go.
Nah. You know what?
No,
You know
say
what?
it, say it.
I was just saying. I was like, yo. So what? I was just trying to clarify with my boy
Yo,
about
let's
what
hear
the show was. Nah. I feel like we all got it. We all got it. Like we're all here. You know. Like, you know.
You feel attacked, bro?
Nah, a little bit, bro. Like a little bit.
All right.
I'm about to put on my saying. Hold on. I'm gonna put on my saying gi. Hold on.
And well, this would be a great time
Yo,
to
you
talk
got
about
Hulu, right?
DASuperstore.com. He's putting on a fucking gi. I just don't have
Alright.
anything in front of
Fuck
me
outta
to ad
here,
read.
all right? Saying gi on all the fucking time, all right? I'm ready for y'all niggas now, all right? All right? Fuck your little fairy tale fucking story, right, Smurf? I don't give a fuck about
Nah,
it.
you gotta watch that.
Nah, it actually sounds mad dope.
That show's really good. Like, Like it goes like it shows you the gruesome side of the fairy tales, like
That
from
shit
the
is fire.
original.
Did Cinderella's sisters chop off pieces of their feet like in the story?
Probably.
Spoiler alert.
Mostly focused on stories about like monsters and shit.
Like it's more of like Little Red Riding Hood, the wolf, and like that stuff.
Things with creatures.
Her sisters were creatures. Bitches are creatures.
He's channeling his inner Andrew Tate right now.
Nah. I'm gonna relax. I'm
I
sorry.
agree.
Nah, yeah, Surf, relax. No, Surf, we're not going there. We're not going there. Like,
Yeah, hit the brakes.
we're hitting the brakes, bro. No. Can never give this nigga like like those driving instructor cars that I have pedals. This nigga Smurf have pedals. I would never trust this nigga, bro. I'll put the brakes. He be like, nah, nigga, forward this bitch. I got you. I'll be like, no, nigga, let's stop. That's a semi. We can't win. This is a sedan. We're not gonna make it. Nah, nigga, let's go past our limits. Beyond plus ultra. Nigga, I don't know what you think this is. Like, this is not a Ford. This is a Nissan, nigga.
Let's do this.
Like, nigga, I got this at a junkyard, nigga. Like, I don't understand. This is not made for us. Like, this isn't new.
Like, bro, if you step on the gas too hard, the engine might fall.
Like, that ass. Like, yo, bro. If I hit the engine, the windshield wipers, and I put the radio to 106 AM, nigga, the engine explodes, bro. Like, that's what it told me in the instructor manual, bro. Like, what the fuck? It's called kamikaze attack. The hell? Like, yo.
Big car got a special attack now.
It's called the empty your wallet.
Nah, I forgot what car happens, but it's so this car was designed.
Yo, how does a car happen?
Not shut the fuck up. But so when it gets in, so like when it crashes, so instead of the car crumbling or folding like in half, the car splits. So it splits. So that way it's supposed to protect. That was their thing. They did a whole presentation. They were like, "Oh, it would save people's lives because it won't cause impact. It will just split."
Splits in half?
So the lady got into an accident and she was like this. She got into an accident. The car split in half. She lost her arm.
Yeah. And how about, what if it's just you? I want that bitch intact.
Like, yo, what if a nigga just dinked? What if a nigga just hit the back of my car a little bit? I just split. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, like, what do you want me to do?
Give me your insurance info.
That's dumb as fuck. Nigga hit you, yo, your car turned into a transformer, bro. What the fuck?
You know what? That's retarded James Bond shit.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I swear, son.
Bro,
it's up there.
Just have it split straight down the middle.
It's in the world. I promise you. Just like a car that runs on water that nobody
And
uses.
like, bro,
it's in the world.
What if two people hit that got a car that do that?
In a y-axis?
Oh.
What if there's five people in the
Bro, what if it's just a giant pile up and just
yo,
every car
what if it
happens
happens and they split and then the cars become together
No,
two halves of different cars.
No, you know what happens? It explodes into like those Lego bricks.
No. What if it splits and somebody's riding bitch in the back seat? Like, do they just get split in half too? Like, what the fuck?
Like they just drop straight onto the ground.
I've heard of.
They just drop straight onto the ground, like.
It's like not only the car splits, the engine would have to split too, and then you got to buy a new engine. Just keep the car in one piece.
How structurally sound is it to have a car that's able to split in half?
Yeah, there's got to be
Accidentally
seams,
hits
right? It's perforated.
Pump a little too hard, just.
And if you do have your
Oh.
seatbelt on, you know you flying out that bitch.
Bro.
So it's like that video of that tire that just flies off somebody's car and goes on the off ramp. Imagine your car just splits in half and you just both go different directions.
That's why, honestly,
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this has to be made up, right?
The
Like
car
this
not
can't
gonna be
actually exist.
I swear,
I'm not
somebody
gonna be
look this up. It's real.
No, I believe you. It's just like it's so preposterous.
It's almost
Like,
like
we just poked 19 holes in this fucking idea, and we're a bunch of retards.
it's almost like that fucking tick that if it bites you, you lose the thing of red meat, bro. I'd rather be on a motorcycle. Worst case scenario, I get hit on a motorcycle, I'm dead. That's it, bro. I'm dead. Either I'm dead or I'm fucked. All right? And then if I'm fucked, I'm dead. I want my niggas to know. Don't make me brain dead. Don't be like, "Oh my god, Eli's going to come back." I'm not. I'm out, bro. I'm out. Like,
Man,
I'm,
like
I'm-
that's just gonna pull up to fight
Yeah.
him, and he's like, "Nah, I'm good."
yo, you're gonna, yeah, like, Green People's gonna be like, this nigga's giving me a hard time. I'll be like, yo, I was waiting for you, my nigga. You couldn't pick me up in 2017? Now, all right, whatever. Let's go. Come on. I'm be chilling. Like, don't think I'm coming back. Don't be like, Eli, we miss you. We're channeling ourselves, our energy, so you could come back. I'm be like, stop. Stop channeling. It's not gonna work. I like it
I'm
here.
gonna pull up to the bro. I'm gonna pull up to the hospital. Ask him, what happened? Oh, motorcycle. He's basically gonna be like he's brain dead, and like if he comes back, he's gonna be fucked up. I'm gonna just walk up
Bro,
to him and be like,
not even
it's
brain-
nice knowing you, bro.
Not even brain
It's
dead,
nice.
guys. If I get into this accident, they go, yo, his arms doesn't work. Pull the plug on me. Like,
Didn't you have this conversation?
like, if
Like,
my,
bro,
Yeah.
I swear to God, nigga, like, if I wake up and I have some life changing,
yeah, like,
Just
yo, you don't have a
right
stomach anymore. Oh, I don't. Not a problem. Sam, can you? I gotta talk to you for a second. Can everybody just leave the room? I'm gonna give Sam a pillow. I'm like, nigga, you know what to do, bro. Like, come on.
No. What we're gonna do?
you're fine. Everything worked out. I'm gonna be like, yo, I noticed I can't see shit. I'm like, yeah, you're blind. I'm like, yo,
Yeah, yo.
yo.
Yo, I got you. Yo, no, don't worry about it. Yeah, I gotta talk to Smurf a little bit. Not a problem. Are these the scalpels? Thank you. All right, now, yo, it's easy. Like, I want y'all niggas to know, bro. That's how simple it is. But now cars are different. Cars, special things happen, you know? Cars either split in half or now they super crumble like a fucking, like the Hulk fucking crumbled that shit together like a ball.
How much
Yeah.
does that really help you?
I don't know. They say that if the car crumbles, it saves your life. But then I'm thinking, nigga, put yourself inside of a
Doesn't-
Coke can and let me crumble you and let me see how your life is as I throw you.
Thing, like, how safe are you getting closer and the engine getting closer to you?
That's the thing too,
Like-
bro.
It's
These
bullshit. It breaks easier too, so you have to pay for more replacements. That's the thing too. My first vehicle was a 1989 Chevy Silverado. All right, fucking steel body, right?
yeah.
This bitch crosses. I was skipping class too. God was punishing me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So I was skipping
That's
class,
not
and I'm in a.
skipping class.
No, I just joke about it because I should have been at school, but I was like, fuck it. I get so many days off. I was in the right lane of a 4-way road, and this bitch runs a stop sign, crosses 3 lanes of traffic, and hits my rear driver's side tire.
Damn, nigga, you noticed all of that? What the fuck?
Well, I spun around, and the only thing that was wrong with my truck was the paint, where she hit the wheel well, and the tire was fucked. And that was from 89. Imagine a car now, it'd be totaled. I'd have to pay for hopefully I have fucking full coverage, right? Like, you know what I mean?
Nah,
So I think
for
that's
real.
also a factor
Like,
too.
bro, in
It's replacing
2007s
parts.
are pretty good too. Like my car, like yeah, my car got cosmetically fucked up when I hit a deer, going 65 miles an hour, but the actual frame and everything, nothing happened to that shit. The engine was fine, everything. It's just cosmetically that shit was fucked.
Hit it with the 2022 model.
Bro, that shit will come.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Bro,
saying. This is-
I've seen that happen, bro. My boss was driving a fucking big ass like work dump truck, like like ones that you'd see like doing the construction on the side of the roads. He's driving that shit, and we had a full trailer load, and this fucking bitch pulls out in front of us. We hit that bitch, bro. Only thing that happened to our truck was the license plate bent.
Bro, honestly, I'm gonna go. Yeah, nah, fuck
He
all
had
that.
the whole license plate indented into the car.
Yep, nah. See, look, I'm gonna go up even further. I'd rather die in a plane accident or on some Kobe shit. Cause you see, then I'm just gonna die. There's no, oh, he's gonna be brain dead. Nah, that nigga died. What? Where was he on? A 757 Bowie? He hit a mountain. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, we're still looking for his body. Nah, it's in heaven. It's in heaven. Yeah, it's there.
This man's in GTA running go.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, it's like there's no extra shit. I'm just dead, bro. It's either I'm dead or the plane is falling, and that's when my anime really kicks into high gear. And I grab a nigga's parachute and I open that hatch and I jump out of there and I learn how to parachute, or I don't learn how to parachute.
I always thought about that, and then I think, what if I just land in a big ass body of water? I'm gonna be dumb tight.
Actually, you
That's
could
like-
use your backpack as a flotation device.
It's like I don't want to be in a big body of water ever.
By myself, bro, with no
Ever,
supplies,
bro.
no way of getting
First,
help.
okay, I guess my mindset is different, right? So the way how I see it is, I just survived an 80,000 foot drop. Now I'm in water. Fuck this water. This water
That's
can
like
eat
the
my
ocean?
dick. I'm gonna fucking swim. You wanna know why? I just beat gravity, bitch. I'm gonna swim. Do you know how to swim? Nope. But you know what? I saw Big Bang Theory in the episode where Sheldon learned how to swim online, and I got the motions. I took his little training a little bit, and we're gonna learn. We're gonna see. We're gonna.
One nigga, after
Nah.
I fall out, one that was already terrifying. And then on my way down falling, I see big ass body of water. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, Jesus Christ. Two of the worst things ever, nigga. In my mind, I'm thinking, how can I die before I hit this water? Like,
Man takes off the parachute.
Nah, I'm with it. I'm with it. Round 2, aqua level, just like Super Mario. I'm passing this, nigga. I'm getting
you're
peach,
dead
nigga.
not, bro.
I'm gonna try. Even if I die, I'm be in heaven. I'll be like, I'm giving niggas pound. Yo, Jesus, you saw that, right? I tried. He'd be like, yeah, you wasn't even swimming though. Yeah, but I was trying to swim. You're not even. First of all, I don't like this energy. Go over there. I'm like, relax. I don't like this energy, nigga. I was trying. I was giving it the Christian try, nigga. The fuck, like, you know, like I'm gonna be. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going out swinging. I'm not gonna go out like a fucking bitch. Cause I swear to God, if I go to heaven and they show me my real, like, we're gonna watch your last seconds, I'm like, oh God.
It's like it's gonna be me and it's gonna be his real and my real. He's gonna be strong. I'm gonna be there like, nah. I'm gonna be like, nope. I'm gonna just be sick and die like that. I'm not fighting this.
He's
like,
just arms crossed.
just going down like.
Like that nigga's Jax when that nigga was underwater and shit after the fucking elephant hit him. He's just there, just thinking like, damn, I had a good life. I'm sitting there trying. Anime music's playing. I'm fucking swimming. I'm just... I'm just going down.
And then it just zooms out.
Yeah, it just zooms out. I'm just going.
The ocean.
I'm going deeper in, not even flying up. I'm actually helping the current like push me down. Yo, I'm trying, bro. Nah, I'm not. I'm never going out like a fucking bitch, bro.
You're trying.
I'm trying everything, nigga. I'm never going out like a
For
fucking bitch.
what?
Bro, I don't know, bro. I just in my mind, I think that when
If I land in the middle of the ocean, bro, and I literally like you don't see nothing except like literally I'm trying to save you. You're in the water, bro, and when you land, nigga, all you see is water. You don't see nothing. except water. Think you ain't swimming in shit?
Even before you land, if you're just high up in the air and all you see
is water. I'm killing myself, bro. I'm gonna try to kill myself before I hit that. I don't want to hit that water, nigga, ever. I don't like
bro. If you're high up in the air and all you can see is water, that means you're miles offshore.
Nah, I hear you. Nah, listen, I'm not telling you that it's gonna be a cakewalk, niggas. I'm just saying that the minute I jumped out of that airplane, that's 100 and something thousand feet, in my mind, I put, I'm gonna survive this. I'm gonna try to survive this. Cause like I'm telling you, like I don't want to die, and I go up there to heaven, and God goes, nah, like, and I see that water, nigga. Listen, you guys are talking to someone that is aquaphobic, all right? Insanely aquaphobic. I have a pool. I don't go inside of it. I take showers, but I never put my whole face into the shower. I bird bath my face when I wash my face. Nigga, it's that bad. Like, if I put my face in the shower and it's hitting me, when I close my eyes, nigga, I swear to God, I'm in the ocean. Nigga, I'm there. I'm like, oh, fuck.
So then...
It's bad. It's bad. Like, you know? But I'm telling you, like, this is me. In the same time...
Motherfucker's scared of clean.
No, it's not that. It's not the fact of just cleaning. Oh, yeah, I'm just saying, like, it's just like the fact of the water. It just, in my brain... The phobia kicks in, and it's like, you're in the fucking ocean.
Yeah, bro. Then you just talking out your ass, nigga. As soon as you hit that water, you dead.
Nigga. First of all, if I'm proud enough, if I'm brave enough to jump out of a 80,000 feet plane, nigga, I know that water is gonna be scary for me. But the nigga inside of me, bro, is gonna be like, yo, bro, you just jumped out of a plane. You're gonna bitch out on water. I'm telling you, I know, nigga. I only, bro. Shut it on and off. Yeah, it does. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you because I had a life experience, nigga, where someone pulled a gun on me, nigga, and I fought that person. Remember? And that was a fearful experience that terrified me. That's my fight or flight, nigga. Like I don't have control over my fight or flights. Yeah, and I wish
water.
I will fight it. I never flight. I never run. I wish I did, Smurf. I wish I did.
You fought a dude who pulled a gun on you.
Swimming is kind of fighting the water.
Survival training?
No, actually, no. So, I don't want to talk about it.
In that situation, it was a life and death situation, and he won with a life. In this situation, he's not winning.
I don't think I'm winning, but I'm not gonna give up. That's all I'm saying.
So lucky with them. Like having the GPS location of that plane crashing.
Nah, guys, I'm telling you, I don't think I'm gonna survive. I'm not saying I'm gonna make it.
He's just saying he's gonna swim.
I'm gonna try. I'm not even saying I'm gonna swim. First of all, I'm saying I'm gonna try.
You can't knock that.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna try. Whether or not I make it, I'm gonna go to heaven, give niggas high fives. Like, yeah, nigga, it was a good time. Yeah, you remember that girl I fucked? And they're like, what? Nah, never mind. I mean, church. Remember church? Church was great.
You know what it is, bro?
You know, like
our disposition on the world is different, and I guess once I jumped out the plane and grabbed the parachute and was falling for my life, and I was
nigga, you can't
see water, and I was like, bro,
nigga, you gotta assume that you're gonna land in water, nigga. The world is like 70% water. You know?
Yes. So I'm assuming I'm gonna land in that motherfucker.
Nah, nigga. So for all that, nigga, just stay in the plane. Don't jump, nigga. Give another nigga a parachute. Nigga, you're just gonna use a parachute for nothing.
I'm a drunk. I'm land in the water and die. We all.
You would know if you were over the water.
Not too, like try to navigate. Like I watched Power Rangers, the first one. They were like
in a fucking plane thinking about. Yeah, you know what?
Navigation.
If this shit crash, we gotta make sure we're in the right position.
Nah, while you're skydiving, while you're skydiving, you could move your body. Niggas don't fall down, nigga. It's like in Fortnite, nigga.
I'm talking about in flight.
Nah, aerodynamics is a thing, guys. Opening your arms, moving, it's something.
Stop. 1 second. In flight, I will kind of know where I am.
Yeah, because they have the GPS. Because they have the GPS. They have the GPS shit on.
Oh yeah,
planes now.
nigga. It's not like nigga.
So because I have a GPS, when the plane is blowing up and I'm jumping out the plane, I'm gonna know the coordinates of where I'm landing.
So actually, no.
I'm
Yes,
saying
what Sam is
know that
saying.
you're near land or you're over
Yeah,
water.
Sam will tell you that. Yeah, the planes will let you know if you're in where your terrain is, nigga. Like,
But where is the plane?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you would know if you'd want to jump there, if there's water, or if there's
What you
land,
mean,
or if there's.
nigga, I don't think you like. You don't have a choice, nigga. Some shit just happened to the plane. You gotta jump the fuck out. Ain't no.
nah, nigga. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. You have a choice, bro, because you have preferences, nigga. Like other niggas, they jump. They go, I'm gonna survive the obstacles. You go, I'm gonna jump. If there's land, I got it. If it's water, well, Jesus, that was a good one. GG. I see you at the pregame lobby. So you gotta look. I don't know, like run real quick to the fucking cockpit, look at the thing, see like
They're even on in front of your seat, bro, on that like tablet screen thing, they'll have the like little.
oh yeah, it gives you the map, nigga. Yeah.
You'll see if you're over land or over
Yeah,
water. Like,
yeah,
you'd be able to
that's
see that
doable.
before the
That's
plane
doable.
goes
That's
awry.
doable, nigga. You won't be able to do that,
One-
nigga. You just lazy.
You don't
One
control
question.
them, man. Like it's bad shit happening, bro.
Nigga.
I'm
Question
saying-
though.
When
You
you
can
fall,
let your
when you
fucking-
jump out of a plane, you don't just fall straight down. Like you're moving. There's wind, like nigga, all kind of shit can happen, bro.
Nah.
But also, you say you can find out the navigation by looking at a tablet. The fucking plane is going down.
I'm saying
Are
no
you
one's doing
tapping
that.
on a tablet?
No, I'm
to go to
talking
Google
about
fucking Maps?
I'm talking about you would see that information before anything went wrong. So you would know,
Nigga.
I'm flying over the Atlantic
No,
Ocean right
bro,
now.
that's not a normal thing to just know. Like
Well, now we have.
Wait, hold on, pause. Pause. Smurf, how many times have you traveled on the plane?
Once.
Okay. For frequent people that travel on planes, that little tablet that Sam's talking about, you always look at it.
What the is that gonna do for you?
Stop. Hold
when
on.
the plane-
Listen.
and
What
you're jumping out?
Sam's saying is in that scenario, before the plane fails and you have to jump out, before all that, you're sitting in your chair and you're looking at that. So you have a concept in your brain whether or not you're jumping in land or sea. That's what Sam is saying. Sam is just trying to tell you that no, you would have already known. Because before all that, you're looking at that screen. I promise you. You can watch Black
map, whatever, nigga. Like what the map look like versus what it is.
Nigga,
in the world,
this
doesn't mean
isn't
you
Google
have
Maps.
to
This isn't Google Earth. Like you gotta stop. I don't know. This isn't that.
What do you?
The
what do you
satellite, it's a satellite picture. Like
What?
planes go too high. It's not like it's not the radars and towers that we get. Planes go at a certain range, nigga. They ping off of space satellites. It's not like us that we get it at towers that go to satellites that go to towers that come to us. Nah, they go from plane, satellite, plane. Like there's no in between.
Like, it pings directly.
Yeah, that's how high they are. You know, like that's why when that 9/11 Mythbusters documentary came out, they were saying how like they people were calling on their Razor phones. Oh, mom, I love you.
Yeah.
And then they would turn on their phone. They even did a thing where they went on a private jet and they try to use their phone, and it was like we don't even have service. And it was like it's now today.
And
This
then
is
they're playing like some "Hey Mom, I love you."
yeah, and
And the mom's talking back and shit. It's like bullshit.
this is 2001. This is before iPhones. This is Razors. This is when the Nokia bricks were like
no,
the hot
Razor
shit.
wasn't even out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's like back then. Like it's like that wasn't a thing. Like it's like that's really good pinpoint
And
accuracy.
how many of those people had an accuracy?
Yeah, but we're not talking about 9/11. I'm just saying like those satellite imaging that you're
I'm
seeing
excited.
on the plane, like that's accurate, bro. That's more accurate than your phone, Siri, your mama, Neil Armstrong, anybody, bro. Like that's mad accurate, like super accurate, bro. You're looking at it. It gives you depth. It gives you.
but that doesn't mean That doesn't mean you're gonna jump out the plane and land whatever.
Oh no! Oh no!
Hey,
Oh no!
guys.
But that's
Hey,
not what he
guys.
said though. But all he was saying was that you would know, like, at that happens, you would know, like, damn, this is water. I'm gonna jump and I'm gonna die. Or you go, this is land. I bet if I can maneuver this way while I'm free falling, aerodynamic this shit or something, you know, fucking.
Not even. I'm generally close to land, so I have a probable chance of hitting
But
land.
what if you jump and then
Water.
the velocity and the wind blow you over water?
Well, nigga, then that's where you
You
have.
know that
falling.
first word you
You
tried
will
to
not.
say.
You falling will not go that far.
How you know that?
Like you can, because people have jumped from
Nigga, what-
literally about outer space.
Nigga, what do you
Who's
think?
jumping out of space and
Bro, the fucking, you don't remember
The
that
Red
Red
Bull
Bull
guy.
shit? The
Oh, I
dude went
know
up in the
that.
weather balloon and he jumped from basically outer space. Bro, I think he only
Maybe.
traveled like 5
I'm
miles.
surprised.
Corey, don't start your shit.
Yeah, bro, he
You
had a
just said
fucking
somebody
parachute.
jumped from outer space.
From the stratosphere. From the
Practically.
stratosphere.
Like they were at
From
the edge of the atmosphere.
They were at the
It was
stratosphere.
like technically space.
Yes.
Like it was the edge of the
Yes,
atmosphere.
niggas.
Like,
it was the
right before it
stratosphere,
hit
guys.
zero.
Did he
It
have a
could
suit
count.
on or something?
Yes, nigga.
Yeah,
he
had
had
a
like.
parachute on,
he
but
had a
he broke
parachute
a lot
too.
of bones though.
Why
Yo,
would
hey,
someone-
hey, because we've spent way too much time talking about
Yeah.
falling from the air.
Niggas say yeah,
And
this
then
guy
we're
jumping
we're
from
just
space.
talking about different
Whoa,
types of
what the
falling from the
fuck?
air.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Quine. You wanna switch subjects? Are we on this? I'm sorry.
No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
Nah, we
but
can switch up.
we have spent a long time.
I could talk about One Piece. I've been down to talk about One Piece. I've been trying to talk to Smurf
Yeah,
about One Piece.
So back to planes.
Nah, fuck out of here. Now I'm gonna talk about One Piece because honestly, I just forgot. I've been trying to tell Smurf about this fucking chapter for 2 days, and he's been busy doing his little life, having his little mental problems, whatever. And now he has to hear me, Smurf. Now fuck all these other white people here. I'm talking to.
Heard it.
All these other, there's 2 of us.
All
And
right,
go fuck
Wait, you
yourself
told me, bro.
likewise.
bro. Shanks,
You
guys.
told me.
I told you what? Tell me, what did I tell you? Let me actually see if I
Thanks, what?
Shanks what? No, what did I tell you?
I heard what you just. Nah, you didn't tell me. What did we talk about that? What the fuck?
I don't know, bro. Shanks showed up, right? He's in Wano, bro. All right. He's in the shores. Everybody there is mad happy, amping up.
Oh yeah, you told me that. He's
right?
Like, and then they tried to meet Luffy, and he's like, nah,
And what else? Did I tell you anything else?
nah, that's it.
Perfect, right? Then after that, right? Shanks walks over to Beckham, right? The dude that went over to you know who the fuck Beckham is, right? And then he went
no,
up. No, yes, yep. OBJ is in One Piece.
Oh,
He
shit.
he took his time from the NFL season. He was like, yo, you know what?
NFL.
I'm gonna go to Wano.
You didn't want to play in the NFL no more, nigga.
Nigga, so I'm gonna be a pirate. Yeah, he went over to Beckham, bro. His right hand man, the smartest dude, smartest person. He has the highest IQ in the world. Like he's the one that went up to Kizaru and said, "If you move, I'll shoot you." The dude that's faster than light, and is a Logia fruit user. He pulled a pistol and said, "If you move, I'll kill you." And Kizaru said, "You got me. I'm stuck." I just want y'all to know how brolic he is. Anyway, he walks over to him and he goes, "Hey Beckham, don't you think it's time for us to get the One Piece?" And the chapter ends.
Oh shit!
Right.
You talking about Luffy?
Who's what?
That's Luffy's One Piece.
I don't know. So me and Sam was. You actually had a really badass reaction, right? Sam had a great reaction to it. I told it to Sam. Me and Sam had the same reaction. He was like, "What? Oh my god!" He was just like, "That's Luffy's One Piece." Yes, nigga. It is Luffy's One Piece.
I hope Luffy pulls up like nigga. What you mean? What they pulls up on some Luffy shit? Like what you mean? The One Piece, that's mine. Fuck Shanks.
mean, he did say he wanted to beat up all the emperors, but he just didn't want Shanks to be first. So Shanks would be third at this point.
Shanks gonna get an ass with.
Nah,
What?
Shanks gonna get a what?
I don't know. I don't
Oh, wait,
know
hold
how
on.
we don't know how
Why would you
powerful
think?
Shanks is.
Why
We've
would
never
you think he
actually
would?
seen the extent of his
Why would
power.
you? Why would you think he? Why would you think he would, Smurf?
Nigga, what you talking about?
What?
Luffy gotta fight Shanks at any point.
Yeah.
Shanks gonna get that ass whooped.
Oh yeah.
Don't get me wrong, Luffy's gonna get that ass whooped too, because that's just how Luffy fights. But we all know what the outcome is gonna be.
Nah, it's different.
Unless Shanks claps Luffy,
Bro,
and then this shit is over.
I just don't want I like a lot of people been saying that too. Like, yo, Shanks Luffy fight. Luffy's gonna fuck up.
You know what
Shanks.
it is, bro? Like, it's not that I see them fighting. I just don't see. All right, one Luffy fucks with Shanks, but it's one thing that Luffy fucks with more is his dream and his goal, and that's to be king of pirates. And in order to achieve that, the One Piece is necessary. Now, if Shanks is going for that, what other choice does he have? Are they going to agree to share the One Piece? He's going to say, you know what, Shanks, I'll fuck with you on that level. We fuck with each other, so let's just share the One Piece as a family. Or Luffy's going to be like, nigga, nah, bro, you've been knew about this. I don't know.
Honestly, I think when me and Sam Loki talked about this, and we think that Shanks is the gatekeeper. It's never a lie. Like I've always said this. There's no way that Shanks doesn't know where the One Piece is. Buggy.
Yes, that's a fact.
It makes sense that Buggy doesn't know where the One Piece is. It also makes sense that Buggy doesn't care about the One Piece because that's Roger's treasure. That's why he's getting John Wayne's treasure. Captain John's treasure is the second greatest treasure other than Roger's treasure. Buggy has so much respect for Roger, he would never trample that. So he's like, nah, I'm just gonna get the second. That way I could be under Roger. You know? And plus when they found out about Laugh Tale, Buggy was like dying. We're like, I can't go to this island. Yeah, I can't go to that island disease. Like, it's like, so like he could have not known, but Shanks could have known. Shanks a sneaky fucking kid. We see that in the flashbacks where he knew that Roger was sick when no one else was supposed to. Like, he's a crafty little fucking kid, you know? So he could know where Laugh Tale is. It could be that.
I feel like he do, and I don't see why. I feel like Rayleigh would have told him to, because nigga, Rayleigh was mad with it to give away that information with who he fucked with.
Like, yeah, like, so it's like, you know, I feel
he can pull up to Marie's Raw.
Yeah, he pulls up to Marie's Raw and he talks to the
if you know where the One Piece is, you have that power.
So I'm saying, bro, like, he has to be like a gatekeeper, and this is the thing, like, he's gonna fight Luffy, and that's gonna be the time where he returns his hat, or maybe they don't fight. Like, that's the thing that I'm learning from fucking Oda. Oda's super pro on subverting your expectations, you know.
Misleading the shit out of you.
I can
some talk no jutsu.
I can see Luffy reaching, because, you know, there's a thing when before Roger reached Laugh Tale, when Buggy got sick, they were at a port. There's a port that's right next to Laugh Tale. It's called something, and we think it may be it may be an island that we think, because they bring it up rarely. There's this island in One Piece that they brought up 2 times. And not even like big. Like Nami brings it up one time reading a newspaper, and then they bring it up another time in like just like brief passing. It's like never important. But there's like this port that Roger went to before he went to Laugh Tale. So I think Shanks is gonna be there. Luffy's gonna meet Shanks there. When he meets Shanks there, they're gonna sit down. He's like, Luffy, they're gonna drink. And I don't even think that they're gonna even fight. I think they're just gonna talk. Yo, you really did it. Yeah, Shanks. I'm sorry about Ace. Yeah, I know. Why do you want this? I wanted this and that, everything. I wanna, like, you know, like, it was big. Like, Kaido really, the fight with Luffy and Kaido showed us why Luffy really wants to be king of the pirates. Like, you know, from all this time, we just think Luffy's just being a kid, you know? I want to get the treasure, be king of the pirates, live my life, and ha 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 ha, joke around. Like, you know, there's no honor in Luffy's journey, you know? Like, he's not trying to save the world. He's not trying to fix his homeland. He's not trying to get his dad out of prison. He's not trying to save his mom. He's not trying to do none of that. He's just trying to get the One Piece because it's fun, you know? Then when he fights Kaido, we learn like Luffy wants to create a world where all of his friends don't have to go hungry. They can just be open and free, you know? A lawless world where true peace is. And we're like, "Oh shit. Luffy, you actually want to be king of the pirates." like, oh shit, you really want to be king of the pirates. Like, not just get the One Piece, but I'm king of the pirates. Punch niggas out. Like, you really want to be king of the pirates. Like, oh fuck, you know? So like, I feel like we're going to get more into that. Like, you know, like Shanks is going to give Luffy the last key that he needs to fight this. Because, you know, there's going to be the biggest war. Like Oda said that. Right now, after Wano, the biggest war in anime history is going to happen in One Piece. And everybody, there's like a weird rumbling in the underbelly of the One Piece world. Because we all know
You said the biggest war in anime history?
The biggest, greatest war in
I
anime fucking history.
Because nothing can hold a torch to fucking Naruto to this day, nigga.
Bro, it's been...
No, we talked about that. It's like...
Yeah.
To this day, nigga.
I'm
If One Piece
you.
does that, that'd be dope. But honestly, I don't know.
I think it'd be really whack to see Luffy and Shanks fight. They never had that.
It's not necessary at all.
It's not. There's never
Like,
been a
the
need.
only way they can make them fight, nigga, is if they do something cool where Shanks is like, nigga, I acknowledge your strength, nigga, but you gotta show to me that it was worth losing this arm. And then pops it off on him. And then they have a little...
I don't think they're gonna, like, it's gonna be a friendly fight if they fight.
And like Luffy already...
It's gonna be a thing of like, show me how strong you are.
I don't think
I think
that.
that's what it is.
I don't think that.
It wouldn't, you know what?
I think Shanks is so beyond that. Like, he doesn't need to do that. Like,
he's just not that type of person.
He didn't need to fight Luffy the first time to lose an arm, you know? He swam and saved Luffy's life, and that was his investment to the new world, you know? He already knew that Luffy was this great big thing. He sees how strong Luffy is now. And even now, like, they were like, "Yo, Captain, are we gonna go see Luffy?" He's like, not yet. You know? Like, he knows, like, yo, Luffy's there. He's getting there, but it's not really there. But it's never, I've never thought in my brain, in 1,000 chapters, over 1,000 episodes, when Luffy meets Shanks, they were gonna fight. Never. I would never think that. I literally, the way how I saw it from episode 1 to before now, it was Luffy gives the hat to Shanks. Straw Hat Pirates are there. Red Shanks Pirates are there. They're standing. It's mad stern. It's mad serious. Usopp's being a bitch. Chopper is going, mad shocked. And then Shanks goes, "Luffy, you did it." And then,
or they have a stare off.
Yeah, they have like a serious stare off. Yeah, it's about to be a real beef.
They start laughing.
And then they start laughing, and they hug, and then everybody's like, "Yo, Luffy, and they put his fist in his face, like, "Yo, you really grew up, huh? Yeah, you little strong guy, taking on the Emperors, huh? Right?" And joking around, stretching his face. "Oh man, bro, you got really fat. Oh, Usopp, oh my god, your son is fucking worse than you." All this stuff, like, I see that happening. Never was it like Shanks holding a sword, "Show me what you got." What? I'm like, what are you doing? Like, stop. Shanks.
The reason I thought they would fight,
first episode.
but the reason I thought they would fight is because Luffy in Punk Hazard, when Law was talking about that he wanted to fight one of the Emperors, he said, "Yeah, I was planning on taking down all of them, just not. I just don't want to do Shanks first."
Yeah, but it's like, it's never, I don't know. It's never gonna be, I don't know. The English translation, so Sam, you can't take English dub hearing to heart. Because I don't remember that's what I read in the sub. So in the sub, when I read it, I heard it was, oh, you can handle Shanks by yourself. I'll take care of the other two. And it was more as a, oh shit, like, it wasn't like, oh, Luffy's afraid to fight Shanks. It was like, I'm not gonna fight Shanks. You're not gonna beat Shanks. Nice try. I'm gonna fuck up Kaido and Big Mom though. But if that's what this alliance is for and you want to go after Shanks, I don't have beef with that. Like, Shanks is his own fucking pirate. You can fight Shanks. I'm not fighting Shanks. That was how I took it. I don't know, Smurf. Did you take it that way too, or? Smurf?
Can you hear me?
K-Dragon, are you there?
Yo,
I hear you.
what the fuck? I was here the whole time.
All right, did you think that, or did you get that out? I don't know. Like, did you get Sam's thing or my thing or another thing from that episode?
I don't even remember that.
We can never ask Kevin. This man never recovers.
Because I do remember that. I do remember Law talking about. I do remember us learning that Kid lost his arm because of Shanks and all that stuff, and it was like,
What?
Yeah.
We did not learn that there. It was that what I'm talking about is when Law was asking to make an alliance with
Luffy, yeah.
About Kaido. He the only person that mentioned Shanks was Luffy, and he said just not Shanks from the English.
I guess I gotta watch it again, but if they fight, I don't know. To me, it'll be like, obviously Luffy is gonna be Shanks because he's the main character and it's One Piece.
I don't think it'll be like a brutal fight. It'll be like a friendly fight where they clash a bit and then they just laugh it off. That's what I think it's gonna be.
Either like everybody he fought, he had a legitimate reason. There's literally not a single person he fought that he didn't have a reason to. Like, Big Mom got in his way, nigga. Like, and even though he wasn't trying to fight her because he knew he wasn't at full par, she was getting in his way, nigga, so he had to try.
Yeah, and Kaido, the whole thing that he really fucks up Kaido for, besides the fact of the alliance, like, he hates what Kaido's doing to Wano. So he wants to break that. Like, I don't see a thing like, oh, Shanks, I gotta take out all the emperors. I could see him meeting up Shanks exactly as I said. They have a serious stare down. It's about to be, we think like, oh shit. Then they laugh, they hug, they go, oh man, they talk, they go, yo, what's happening? And then and then we start learning about everything, you know? They sit down and they get real. It's Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Shanks, Beckman. I don't know who's Beckman. I don't know who Shanks is third. I'll say Rue, because Rue is always around. That's the big fat dude Smurf that's always eating. Yeah, fucking, it's probably done. And they're sitting down and they're trading. We got this poneglyph and this poneglyph, and we went in Wano and we got Robin found this poneglyph because that's really what the fuck we're waiting for. Robin's literally doing her own thing, and we're like, Robin, we know what you're doing. Can you just find it?
What did she do in the 2-year time skip?
Bro, she was with the revolutionary. She's mad brolic.
I know, like
nah, you see
the and shit. I
just realized.
I meant research wise. What did she do in that 2-year time?
Exactly, like she got mad shit. Like she knows mad stuff. Like,
and that bitch has not have a struggling fight.
Nah, and she awakens. She awakens her devil fruit too.
Yeah.
She becomes a spider. Her legs are coated with hockey. She's brolic. Like, I had no idea Robin knew hockey. But then at the same time, the minute she did it, I felt so dumb. Because I was like, bro, she was with Dragon.
Everybody in that motherfucking team know how to do it.
Yeah, like everybody there, nigga. It's not like Whitebeard's Pirates, only certain commanders knew hockey and the other, like, nah, nigga, everybody there is fucking fucking equipped, nigga.
Them niggas is hockey the fuck out.
Yeah, nigga, like, they don't have a choice, bro. So it's like, nigga, of course she knew fucking hockey, nigga. She trained with Dragon, nigga. Sabo, nigga. Like, what the fuck? Like, it
It's
was.
funny because Dragon didn't even train her that. Sabo and the girl taught her that before her
Yeah,
that.
like nigga, so she's brolic as fuck, and so we finally saw that, and it was like cool. But like right now, we haven't seen her in a while, and like the last thing we learned from Robin was that the One Piece parts of it is in Wano. That's all we learned. That parts of the One Piece is in Wano. So that's all we got from her, and then she's like, we haven't seen her in a while, and it's like we know, we see this all the time, Robin. We don't see you for a while. You show up. It's a big fucking tablet in front of you. It may have a different color.
Quick question,
And-
quick question. Sam, you met Kinemon?
Yeah,
Um,
been Dressrosa. Bro,
Yo,
Kinemon showed up in Punk Hazard.
some wavy shit happens, nigga. Like I want to tell you, but like I don't want to really ruin it. But like I want to talk about it at the same time. And we've been ruining One Piece all the time, so like let's just talk about it. Fuck it, bro. Yo,
Yeah, but that's something that's happening, like about to happen.
Eli,
Yo.
tell me how you felt when Kaido did that big ass fire blast, nigga, and Zoro came out of nowhere and used Kinemon fire fox shit and cut that shit. And then Luffy and him, Luffy was like, "You stole it," and then he was like, "I stole it." And then that shit was just mad lit. That shit was fire. You fuck with that scene?
So I remember when I first read it. I'm like, oh shit, a fire blast. And I'm like, oh, Luffy's Red Hawk punch should take out that fire blast. Fire, right? It's like an arrow, right? That should pierce it. Oh, Zoro jumps. I'm like, nigga, what are you gonna do? You have to stop. These on the moment training sessions is crazy.
Like that ass. Why do y'all keep doing this?
Like, stop, Zoro.
Nigga said Flame Ren, Foxfire, Flame Ren.
And I was like, and I love that move. That's the only reason why I love Kinemon, cause he could slice fire. I'm like, yo, that move is fire. And now Zoro has it. It's like, yo, Kinemon, you're trash to me now, bro.
OD.
You're nothing, bro.
Because Zoro.
Bro, Zoro's going to be the greatest swordsman. He's got to be able to cut fire.
I'm not gonna hold you, and he's seen that nigga do it enough times, nigga.
That's like Punk Hazard. He saw him do it like 3 times. He's seen him do it in Dressrosa. Pretty sure you'll see him do it more in Dressrosa.
I don't know. No, they don't really do anything with fire. They do use swords. I don't know. Dressrosa, I just love the songs when the shit gets crazy. It's like that song gets on, I get amped. Like so
Yeah, I feel
amped.
like I was there.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Corin. Were we geeking on
Maybe
One
you
Piece?
should catch up, bro.
No.
I be feeling bad for
Being an
Momonosuke,
asshole.
bro.
Nah, Momonosuke is fine. Oh my god.
I still be feeling bad for him.
So
No, I think he means like he's fine. Like he's okay.
All that, but I still be feeling bad for him.
So Momonosuke, right? So the him and the 12 scabbards are fighting the new admiral, right? Because they don't want to disturb Luffy from partying and shit.
The Leaf nigga.
Actually, he's wild brawling, okay? Like, knowing Oda, just like Luffy uses a whack devil fruit, and he uses it really cool. This nigga is brawling. He ate the forest no meat. So he's not just plants. Like, he can make...
He's got wood style.
Yes, nigga. He's the first Hokage on 1,000. Like, brawling. Nigga, he can turn himself into a tree, and he's a Logia fruit user. So that means that he is invulnerable to like physical attacks. You feel me?
So Luffy's gonna beat his ass.
No, right now the 12 scabbards are hitting him, and Yamato is there, and she whacked him and he got hit. Like he was like, oh fuck. He was like, yo, your hockey is brawling, bitch. What the fuck? He was like, who the fuck are you? And she was like, I'm Kaido's son. And then he was mad shocked because nobody knows about Yamato. Like nobody knows that Kaido had a son or Oh, he was like, oh shit, Kaido has a son. This bitch is brawling. And then Momonosuke comes in the dragon form. He's an adult, and he's like, "Oh shit, a dragon!" And this he's mad racist. Like he's like, a dragon? It's like you guys birth dragons here? He said, "What the fuck? How many dragons is in this place?" And then Momonosuke comes, and then you know how Kaido does that big blast. Momonosuke charges that shit up, and then we're reading it. We're like, and then I'm reading it. I'm like, "Yo, is he gonna do it?" I'm like, "Yo, Momo." Dead ass. Yeah, you fucked this nigga up. You let that shit off. And that shit was like a fucking puffball, bro. I was like, bro. You're whack.
What you want, bro? He just became a dragon.
I was like, you're fucking trash. It was so anticlimactic. I was laughing. I was like, oh my god. It was like a little baby one. I was like, yo, what a little bitch. And then the fight went, and they started talking about Shanks, and Shanks was talking about Momonosuke. He was like, man, I haven't seen Momonosuke in so long. He must be so big. And then, One Piece is getting serious, guys. Next issue is going to be fucking good. What does Shanks... What does he know? What does he know about the One Piece? Like, we saw a lot, actually. Like, it showed, like, scenes of Shanks's point of view of his life. Everything like is like we got some new little scenes here and there, and it was dope. Like I like this right now. Like we're focusing on Shanks a little bit, and we're getting more things. Like to me, it was big because, like I was telling Sam before, from the war on, you see Shanks 2 times. Coin. You see him once. He reads the newspaper. He goes, I should start moving. And then the next time you see him, he's reading a newspaper, and he goes, not yet, Luffy. And then that's it. And then now, like, we're getting things, and, like, we're getting stuff that we can, like, it's like little appetizers. And it's like, ooh, this is actually good. Like, and I like that we're shifting towards Shanks, and it's no coincidence, the One Piece movie is coming out. One Piece Red is coming out this fall, which is a Shanks focused movie because it's about his daughter and stuff like that. And
so Shanks is basically Jing of Hunter x Hunter, but over 900 or 1,000 episodes.
Yeah, honestly, I could definitely compare them.
180 or whatever it is.
I could definitely compare them 100%. Like even in the fact that Gin is more. Like he was above the whole politics. Like he knew everything. Like like Ging. Like when you see Ging and Hunter x Hunter, he has all the answers already. And he's just here just to put pieces. And it's like it's like damn. Like what do you know? And then you find out at the end like this nigga knew everything. It's like Ging and Shanks are really like that. And I've always said that like Shanks could see into the future. Like I told that to Sam. There's a guy named Katakuri. He can see up to like 7 minutes into the future with his observation haki. And that's like really a great feat. And Shanks is an emperor. So it's like, yo, bro, his observation haki has to be fucking superb, bro. But above all that, man, One Piece, man. Everybody just check it out. Give it a fucking chance, for the love of God. All right. Anybody else? Nerd topics? Anything? GTRP stuff? Sam, you want to geek out about Prophecy for a little bit?
So I don't have much to say besides that city's looking to be good. I'm gonna play that shit after pod, bro. Hey, let's go, Brixton. Get my GTR.
I want to reset the fucking internet, man. I'm sick of this shit.
Sam, how much money did my sticks get you?
4K, something like that.
So I have like 7K. Okay, cool. Nah, yeah. So, we're good, right? We can switch over to After Dark, and we can get into the crazy politics stuff. I can see Coin wanting to.
I mean, Yeah, we'll get probably more political on this one, but in a impartial way. I think we already talked about it a little bit, but yeah.
I know we were itching on 9/11, and you was like holding yourself back, like it can always.
Well, I mean, like it's just like one of those things. Like somebody else says it, it's like where's it going? That's the more
Yeah.
excited. Like because I didn't necessarily want to talk about it, but I was just like, oh fuck, here we go.
And it's wild, right? Like like we go, like I remember I talked to one of my neighbors about it one time, like 9/11, and I was telling him like, yo, like you can't really think this shit is real, and he was like, of course they called, bro. He was like, they got phones, man, with good service. And I was just looking at him, and I was like, yo, like that's what it is, right? Like that's what the government did. They brainwashed that mindset to make you think like, yeah, man, two plus two is five, because one plus one plus one is five. And you go, no, that doesn't make any sense. And then like that documentary, so I love that documentary, and it's like a 9 hour documentary. Like they debunk everything. Like it's like fucking
A good one's like only two. It's only like 2.5 hours. Is Loose Change
loose
too.
change. Yeah, that's a good one too.
That's a pretty good one.
The loose change
But
one got me really in like the rabbit hole with the whole United 93 people still being alive in a certain place. That fucked me up because I remember I was just in like Lost, where like the Oceanics flights 848 niggas appeared, and I was like, these
the
niggas are,
Malaysian flight too, like
yeah.
it just makes you think like, how do you lose a fucking plane?
How do you lose the plane
Like,
and then there's reappear from that?
and while you know that there is like potential terrorists and hijacking through communications, how do you not? They grounded like every plane and like what? How many? It was ridiculously fast. How many hours they did it? It was like 2 or 3 hours. Uh, don't quote me on that, but it was so fast. How fast they were able to ground every plane. How do you lose one of them?
Yeah, but they were saying that
Okay,
they hit a pocket dimension, or they hit an alternate universe.
okay, can't prove that. So I don't. That shit is
Oh,
fun, right?
like
But it's like
where
I
did they
can't
go?
claim pocket dimension in the court of law.
Because wasn't that the passengers saying that?
I have no idea what you're
Passengers,
Like,
talking
the
'cause
about.
that's the other
passenger,
thing. One
the
of the
passenger
passengers was
explained that they went through a psychedelic experience. Like they were looking, not saying that they were feeling it, that they weren't feeling it, but what they were looking at was a psychedelic thing. And theorists and scientists, they went and they explained like, yo, what could have happened, which is this is the second time that this has been theorized. And this is the only reason why I take it mad serious. Because airplane travel is something that we know a lot about, but not really enough. Because the skies is a whole other realm to us. The pressure grade from the ground to the stratosphere changes over 1 million times. You know? Like everything changes. Molecules, atoms, things happen. In the sky,
Dude,
lightning comes.
keep your thought real quick. Just one thing on there. I was watching a Joe Rogan clip today,
Yeah.
and he was talking about this honey that's psychedelic.
Yeah.
That's uh it's like these people rappel off of mountains to get it,
Yeah.
and they theorize that because it is such a high altitude, that this psychoactive substance is able to form in the honey and make it psychedelic. So I mean, you might be onto something with the higher altitude
I'm
too.
just
So I don't
saying
like I said it could correlate, but like I
it
said,
could be
it's just
that. It could
food for
also
thought.
be like countries like Russia, Switzerland, the Hadron Collider, all these other things. People making their fake bootleg Hadron Colliders, people trying to make particle accelerators that are being made in countries that we don't even know that are on their books. particle accelerators that be made in our country that we don't even know about, that are under the books. All these things are happening, and they have negative effects on our world. We're mixing atoms. Like, the world itself is a perfect equation, and we tend to take things and we like to add on to it. And there are side effects. So if you ask me, not saying that it's factual, but I'm just saying that this theory is something that I can kind of relax on. You know, that these pocket dimensions happen. The first one was Amelia Earhart. Amelia Earhart flew through the Bermuda Triangle,
The,
and she
no,
is
she tried to cross the Atlantic,
yeah, she flew across
right?
across the
And
Atlantic.
body never recovered. No plane recovered.
Plain body, nothing at all. No
Nothing.
wreckage, no fucking black little box, no nothing, bro. All right, no ID that was found, no American flag that was just burned at the edge, nothing. All right, and that's something like she just vanished. All right, and it's weird. Like, people they're like, oh, you still on about Amelia Earhart? It's like, yo, like, she just vanished, bro. Like, she's not here no more. You know. It's not a cold case. It's not like, oh my god, her boyfriend took her to the woods and she never came home. Like, yo,
Right, yeah.
she took an expedition, and she's not lost in sea where we get wreckages and things. Like, there's nothing, just gone. Like, it's something, like in this air. Like, there was that. The reason why I said the Bermuda Triangle is people theorize that she flew because she could have flown through the Bermuda Triangle, before we knew what the Bermuda Triangle was. And in there, the Bermuda Triangle, we don't know. Like, it's like we can't get nothing in there.
Bro, it's
Well,
some
then
magnetic weird shit that literally is the reason why planes and boats just randomly go down.
Me, I say the Garden of Eden. But
Well, here's the thing. There's also a theory that because you never really hear about the Bermuda Triangle anymore. Ships still pass through there, planes still pass through there. There's a theory that shit shifts across, like that whatever that pocket dimension, maybe that feeds into your theory as well. It shifts throughout the globe or the plane, or depends on who you ask. Uh, and it just shifts across the world. So it could be just moving constantly too.
yeah,
Maybe it moved enough for the Malaysian flight, which I think they've actually quote unquote recovered remains from it, but who knows? But yeah, she could have been crossing the Atlantic, and that pocket dimension was there. And like I said, I don't necessarily subscribe to these are fun, right? They're fun to think about, but I also think that human influence can have a factor far greater than any supernatural influence because they have control over, these elites could say, oh shit, Amelia Earhart's about to try to cross the Atlantic and do something that is very motivational. This was also way back in the day. They could have just been like, we can't have women doing crazy shit that's inspirational. Fucking have our plane go down. Fuck that. Like, don't inspire women. This is the fucking, what was it, the 40s or 50s, some shit like that. Like, they could have easily, the government, think tanks, elites, whatever the fuck, could have just easily said, take that plane down. That's usually where I go with tragedies like that.
I think about how our world has changed throughout the decades. Smurf, can you deafen? Love you, buddy. So I think about how the world and the decades, how like the world just changes and everything, and I think about how it's gonna change in the next 10 or 20 years and whatnot, and I just think about like us and our thought processes, and I think like, is it gonna grow? Like, are we gonna get more people that are gonna sit here and go, hey, I think this is wrong, and I think, or are people just gonna sit there and go, yeah, Amelia Earhart, she just disappeared, Malaysia, that just happened, 9/11, yeah, that was Afghanistan, And it's like, I don't know, you know? And I come into this world now and, I see these things like AOC getting arrested. And
She wasn't arrested. She just does publicity. She had her hands behind her back as she was being escorted out.
yeah, like it was like such a big thing, and it was like I'm sitting there and everybody's talking about it, and they're like, what a proud woman standing for women's rights. And it's like, was she?
That's what, like, even Schultz touched on it on the flagrant one, which I got to give it up to him because it's a great point. It actually may have been Akash, I think, it brought it up. It's like, how privileged do you have to be as an elite, like, politician that you get to fake being arrested for clout? Well, meanwhile, there are people that are actually protesting things in good faith that are getting arrested and their face smashed into fucking car.
That even gets me upset
Their
too.
belief.
That gets me tight about the anxiety that people get by having your hands behind your back. Like, you know how terrifying that is, man, for a person of color, a Latina, that she claims that, oh, I am this and I do this for Latinas and colored people and all this stuff.
From your burrow, too.
Yeah, from the Boogie Down, and it's like, you're like, how that looks like, like it's such a mocking, patronizing thing. Like, what that fear is, from putting the hands behind our back to standing in front of a bar saying open gate, say your number is here, like it's traumatizing. And to use that for marketing, to get your pose up, to get people to like you and to look like, look, I'm fighting for women's rights, understand me. And it's like, again, being the understanding person. Maybe she's like, I just want people to see that I am fighting. Because AOC is doing things for women's rights.
Here's the thing, though. Just not to cut you off, but right there, which just so people can see that this is going on. Imagery and pageantry and theatrics are of the olden days. We can't have that anymore. Be a real fucking person. Connect with the people and be for the people. If you're gonna really want to enact change, because people see right fucking through it. More and more people see right fucking through it every day, that nothing changes in the daily lives of the, let's say, the voter, the constituent of said politician that they want in office, that promise them change and promise them. I get it, there's bureaucracy and all that shit, and I really don't want to get into it because I think politics in general is a big fucking TV show. I've even coined the term PTV in my own head. It's politics TV. So I don't want to see you with your hands behind your back. You don't even have physical handcuffs you can use. At least bring your own props, bitch. All right? Like, this is ridiculous.
It's just shitty, man. Yeah. Like, I hear you, bro. Like I remember when the Black Lives Matter things happened. I remember J. Cole was just out there protesting. Supposed to be working
and he didn't have to do that. He could have been on tour, bro.
He's supposed to be working
in the studio.
He was supposed to be working on his album, but every day was out there. Nobody, the people who said it was people. People were taking pictures and were like, yo, J. Cole's out here really doing this. And I get it. For politicians, they don't get that type of energy. No one's gonna give that energy to AOC, to Ted Cruz, to Nancy Pelosi. Like, why? Because politics are the nerds. Like, we can be honest. Politics are the nerds at the table. You guys are the losers. We don't fuck with you. We blame everything on you. It's always your fault.
You probably shouldn't even call them nerds. That's a disgrace to nerds.
Yeah, but it is. Like, like they're just.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
They're just the rejects. And it's just what it is, and it's. And it's so you have to be extra and you got to do all these extra things, and it's like I get you and I feel you, but you could have done it different. You could have been real with this. You want to be extra, you want to be pageantry, I get you. Like, I'm the sage, I'm a narcissist. Everything I do from the heart is also for the show. All right. Like, I get it, you can do both, but just do it right. Be out there. Do your shit when, like, I remember when that guy called her a bitch in the steps of all the like a fellow congressman called her a bitch in front of other congressmen on the steps of Congress.
I don't remember this one.
And she went up
Like,
and she spoke about it, and she filed a complaint in front of Congress about it, right? And she was on it, like she was hurt, like somebody called her a bitch, and she was hurt that about that term, and I felt that, and that I stood with her. I didn't think it wasn't about whether right or wrong. It was like, yo, I hear that woman's tone, and I hear the hurt in her voice, and she's real, bro. This isn't politics. This isn't polls. Don't call me out my name. I'm a female in this game. I just barred. It's hard enough already. I get that this is competitive, but don't oppress me when we're not supposed to be oppressing. I felt that. She could have done that at the protest rally. We could have shown that. You know? We could have seen that. When the officers were escorting you, you could have just walked off. Giving people kisses. Give that Bronx swag. You feel me? Give niggas...
Okay, I'm not welcome here anymore.
Yeah, but... you know, I'm out of here. Yo, papi, I'm out of here. Yo, fuck these cops. Women's rights. Anything like that, I would have been like, yo, that's straight Bronx right there. I can't say I don't like her, I don't fuck with her, but that's the Bronx. But that, hands behind your back, walking around smiling, that's corny. That's patronizing. And it's like, you're just annoying. It's foul nigga shit.
It's like, it's also, it's like I said, it's disrespectful because you will never be arrested, AOC. AOC will never be arrested.
Well, I don't know. Politicians get arrested all the time. No.
She will never, bro. She's been pushed to the top. Like, this is... She's a political puppet, like all of them. All right, and they kind of want to give you one more chance. Like, do you have anything else on this topic? Because I kind of want to transition into
transition,
what
bro.
I want to talk about politically. But she's a puppet, just like all of them. Just like Biden, just like Trump, and I know that's surprising to a lot of people. To hear, oh, Trump's a puppet. Yes, abso-fucking-lutely. And me and you talked about this, and I wholeheartedly just want to get to. I think I've talked about it briefly on a previous pod, but this is all a show, people. What do you think? Like remember when we were like thinking, oh yeah, they'll just go 8 years Democrat, 8 years Republican. What have they done now? They just went 4 years Republican. Now they're probably only going to go 4 years Democrat. Trump's going to win in 2024, most likely, just based on the approval ratings and everything that's going on. I just think they're even shortening the attention spans of people who follow politics. I think they're shortening the 8 years to 4 years. This is like, because what really changes with a president? Fucking nothing. To the point where they have to sign executive orders, which, if you ask certain people, is unconstitutional. I believe it is. And then, as soon as the next president gets in, they wipe that as a clean slate. Now all the policies that you had in place are just fucking null and void. It's just nothing fucking changes, and we only grow more divided. Like I said, PTV. This is political television. To me, it's just, you see something like an AOC with her hands behind her back, whatever. But you also see this play into the media's hand as well. How many people? I was talking to a coworker today. How many people, when Trump was elected, and the people on the right were saying, you got to respect the president. You got to respect the office of the president. And then the next fucking term, when Joe Biden wins, fuck Joe Biden. Literally fuck is on a flag of half the fucking people that hang flags on the back of their trucks, right? It's either an American flag or a Don't Tread on Me flag or a Fuck Joe Biden flag, where I'm from. Like if they hang a flag. And then if you ask them, it's like, well, they started it with the fuck Donald Trump stuff. It's, where the fuck do we get some consistency? It's not gonna happen unless people pull their heads out of their asses and realize none of these fuckers at the top are for you. They're for their paychecks and they're for whoever's pulling the strings with the money. All right? That's my little spiel on that. Sorry, but
You know,
you want to get your response.
there's these caves, these monks, right? That they just go to, and they just spend years, and they just sit there, they just breathe for years. And it's like, you know, like I saw that on the Joe Rogan experience. Like some guy was talking about it, and it's like, you know, like it's nothing you can't find on the internet. It's just something you gotta go to. You know, you gotta travel there. You gotta commit to it. You know. And it's like, America is very fabricated. You know. We're no longer the country of authenticity no more. Why? Because we've been
The American dream doesn't exist.
Yeah, like them, like the American dream has already been dreamt. That's just what it is. There is no more.
It's a better bar right there.
Yeah.
It's a better bar.
Yeah, you know, like there is no more American dream. The American dream already happened. American reality is what sucks. Post American dream, this is what we're living. You know. And it sucks, you know? Like, it sucks, like, if we bring back George or Martin or Malcolm or Fred Hampton or any of these freedom fighters and you just see where it is now, you just be like... Yeah, you know, like, you just see, and then they'll just see where it is now, you know? Like, I'll be embarrassed to be like, yo, like, we're still struggling, you know, like you gave us the baton and, you know, we didn't move up a couple of nudges, you know, but we're doing the most that we can. And it's just, I don't know. It's just, that's just what it is, you know, like that is really what I have to say about, like, you know, like, yeah, like politics is for show, you know, and I never think it's not, you know, like what we see on TV isn't real politics, you know, it's not what really happens. You know, it's not the real talks. You know, it's not the real.
It's Biden falling off a fucking bike and people memeing it for 48 hours and then going on to the next.
Yeah, like
meme.
even like
that's what it's become.
Even like all the Joe Biden jokes, right? And all this crazy stuff, right? And I laugh about it and stuff like that. And I heard it, you know, and we heard all the ones about Dick Cheney, and we heard the ones, you know, about after Teddy. You know, once he found out that he had polio and all the jokes about that. Like, you know, we hear it, you know, and for all we know, bro, every single day Joe Biden is protecting this free world and making sure that we're not dying. You know? And at the end of the day, no matter what, whoever the hell that we have to thank, we're still free. We're still living in a land that we can wake up and not have to wake up in front of bombs or people raiding our land. You know? It's good. Is it shitty? Is it drama? Yeah, it is. But that's because this is what we wanted, right? Back when, you know, we weren't learning about the information of the politics. We want more. Tell us this, tell us that. But because we're not well educated or well adapted to handle the information or well mentally mature enough to have certain debates or conversations, this is what we get, you know? We get AOC walking down the street pretending she's in handcuffs so she can get, you know, a support vibe. You know, we get Amber Heard posing while she's getting questioned on trial for a photo op. You know, we get all these things because this is what happens. You know, we're no longer in the world of authenticity. We're now in the world of I know the answers to the test. I just have to do the answers to the test. It doesn't matter if I know it or not. Like if I understand the answer, but I know the answer. I know if I pose like this and I cry like this, you're gonna feel for me. You know, law people do it all the time. They tell you, "Oh, wear blue. Blue is a confident color. People love blue." Like they got you down to the fucking color that you wear on trial to swing people's
It's
votes and
in
persuade them.
politics too. Remember
Yeah,
what they called like Trump's tie the red power tie?
yeah.
Like, because it was red for Republican, it was just like he was just wearing like a plain suit with a red tie, and it would just stand the fuck out.
It
It's
was
just yeah, it's imagery, pageantry, and theatrics.
Yeah, and it's all
All
what
it
it
is.
is. It's all what it is, you know. And it's like there's nothing more that we can take out of this, you know. The only thing that we can do is just try to teach and mold and create good conversations and try to enter that table, you know. Try to do something, you know. Like I really appreciate stand up comedy every day. Like more and more I watch it and hear it, and I be like, damn, like you know, these people are doing something, you know. Like you know, like when Def Comedy Jam started, it was because people were just being oppressed and they just wanted somewhere to go where they could just laugh, you know? Racist shit, real shit, rapist shit, dirty shit, deaf shit, family deaf shit, family fucked your sister shit, all that shit. They would just laugh about
You
it.
know why it's so you know why it's so important though? Is because it's entertaining, but it provokes thought. So it draws you in, but it also makes you think. And that's what nobody wants, right? That's why all these the government to get real tinfoil hat on you, the government really invests in these social media companies. They don't turn a profit. They just get more investments, you know, second or third degree uh, away from government funding, right? So why is that? To keep you distracted with what? Yeah, there's some thought provoking shit on social media, sure, but it's not near as concise as a good comedy bit. I always go back to Cat Williams. That's my favorite number. That's my number one all time because I watched Pimp Chronicles Part One when I was like 11 or 12 years old, and I didn't know what weed was, but I understood his message too at 12 years old. Like it's just like the overarching sentiment was just make it make sense. And that's what I think comedians do such a great job of is like I said, it entertains you and provokes thought to be like, this shit doesn't make sense. Whereas a fucking 60-second TikTok or whatever people are watching now on fucking government corruption, it's probably just going to tell you what you want to hear because you get to choose what you follow and the algorithm will follow suit. And you're never going to hear the other side and make a decision for yourself. That is what I think is the biggest struggle for anybody coming up in this world right now, growing up in this world right now, young adults, teenagers, whatever they're on these apps, they have a deficit of attention span, and we all have it. I'm not saying I don't. Fuck, it's a struggle to watch a fucking documentary for me.
Damn.
So I'm like focusing on this other shit. Like, yeah, of course, it's going to be a struggle for the younger generations too, to where it's only going to be more divided because they're only going to go into their echo chambers of what appeases my dopamine levels that I get from this 60-second video that will probably become 30 seconds, which will become 20 seconds, which will become 10 seconds. And maybe they just jumped the gun with Vine and it didn't work, but that's what they wanted to ultimately, you know, result in. And maybe not. Maybe they like the minute value too, because it's still You can
They
say a
knew
lot in a minute.
because TikTok was for the longest time it was like 30 seconds, and now they just added a 3-minute video option, and a lot of people do the 3-minute
Okay.
video now.
Okay, so I'm wrong on that assessment. I'll say that. Well then it would just go back. Okay, go back to the YouTube thing. How many people are really watching 20-minute YouTube videos anymore?
Honestly, no.
Depends on who
If
you
you
follow.
remember,
It depends on who you follow, but
back in the day, the standard used to be 30, 40-minute videos.
yeah.
And then they
Now
reduced
it's
it to
10.
now the standard's 20, 10-minute videos, 15-minute videos, 5-minute videos.
Most of the ones that get like the most views that are like podcast related are clips, and they're 5 to 10 minutes long. It's attention span, man. I think that's all it boils down to is they just want the attention span as low as possible, because then they can feed you whatever bullshit that you want to hear, and then you receive it and you get confirmation bias, and now the country is divided even further.
I feel like everything would be different if we all had wolves.
Great transition. I love that.
Please go in depth.
You have a problem with somebody? Your wolves battle. Whoever
So
wins.
you're basically saying
Like-
have
like
Pokemon
Pokemon.
wolves?
What's the
But
big-
that'd actually be fire.
What's the biggest problem in Pokemon? The fucking communist, the communist slavery Pokemon teams. We stop those guys. Pokemon lands in peace. We gotta do an epic raid battle with a crazy legendary. We take him out or we calm him down. 1,000 years of peace happens.
What Michael Vick tried to create that league and it got shut down.
Nah, he was wilding too because he was hanging. He was also hanging sick old dogs that couldn't fight no more. So it's like, yo, bro, we don't do that either, Team Rocket. Like,
what the fuck do you think would happen if
He
we
was
went
the
to
Team Rocket
fighting wolves?
universe, bro.
what? Like if my wolf is sick, he's
Bro, but
chilling.
we're also saying like you can bring them to the Pokemon Center.
And it's like, bro, what are you gonna
Hold
say? Oh my god, wolves fighting is illegal? Why? They fight already. Like, what the fuck? Like, they fight in the wild, bro. At least
You guys have no problem with that.
like, yo, this is controlled sport. This is literally UFC for fucking wolves.
Like, people literally watch videos of that shit. Animals fighting.
People, I think you discount how people will take this to the extreme, though. We have the cockfighting and the dog fighting, all that shit. Like you just said, they would hang dogs that were old and decrepit and all that other shit. What the fuck do you think they're gonna do to a wolf to make it the baddest motherfucker alive and win every time?
Okay, wolves already.
Torture it.
Wolves don't. First of all, why would you do that? That only makes
To
them,
get the better wolf.
You don't need it. Wolves already better. Already. Just don't give them love. Like, don't domesticate them. So leave them as they are, and they're razor sharp. You don't gotta see that's
Like,
so that the
you're
problem.
missing my point.
No, the problem.
He's saying there's gonna be those people that
the specialist people are a problem always, and those idiots are wrong, which is why we call
those
them
are the Team
Rocket people. So the difference is between cockfights and dog fights and wolf fights is cocks are not supposed to fucking fight. Dogs are not supposed to fucking fight. Wolves fight all the fucking time. Yo, you an alpha? I'm an alpha. You gonna beat my ass? I'm gonna beat your ass. And it's like, it's what they do. So why not already have these niggas controlled, trained, and fighting? That's called UFC. That's called boxing. And then we control them. Oh, they're okay. Done. Like, yo, we can do this shit properly with savage wildlife animals without domesticated animals. Domesticated animals
Here's
are
the problem,
different.
though. No, you're wrong though, because you're domesticating the once you catch them and you own them to fight. You've already domesticated them at that point, and PETA will come after your ass.
Well, we don't have to domesticate them. We can put them in the same conditions as like a zoo or a safari zone, or those people that have YouTube videos that hold those animals in those crazy habitats. Those are not domesticated at all. Those are wildlife crazy animals. They can't play with kids and eat ice cream and do airbud shit and play basketball. They even say it like, yo, like these animals are not friendly. They're friendly to me because I fuck with them. If you run up to them, they will kill you. You get it? Like that's the difference between a dog or a cat and we make them fight. These animals are domesticated. We're traumatizing them and torturing them to make them vicious, savage animals. We're
Are you
reverting
just
them
counting
back.
a wolf's trauma?
I mean, nah, nigga, it's not. It's survival, nigga. They don't give a fuck. They're like, nigga, my trauma's nothing, nigga. I'll fuck up anybody.
Yeah.
It's like, cool. Let's get them together. Let's, and it'll be like a thing. I say, why not? I think we should do that with a lot of other shit. Like we have, like animal warfare used to be a big thing. Niggas used to have elephants and run down armies with them. You know, like it's like,
Bro, there was a Polish army that had fucking a bear.
Look at that.
They literally just had a bear chilling in their platoon.
Bro, Australians lost the water ostriches.
Emus?
And emus. And nobody was even controlling the emus. Emus were on their own. They're like, yo, these Aussie niggas are talking shit. What? Yo!
They were drawing shit in the sand, like battle strategies with X's and O's.
Yo, we're gonna fuck them up over here.
Like,
over here. And then they this.
And the worst part is we had machine guns, bro. Machine guns. Like full ass machine guns, bro. 50 cals.
They had guns up until 96, yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, like animals are mad. Like, yo, why not, bro? Like that, I think that should be it. It's like, yo, we don't have to enslave them, nigga. Keep them niggas chilling. We don't have to enslave. We don't enslave UFC fighters. We don't enslave wrestlers. We don't enslave boxers. These niggas be living great.
Let's just say we don't enslave anybody or anything.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, but they be like, oh, you don't, like, we're not capitating. These animals can live in these perfect habitats where they're chilling. And they get to stay and remain in peak condition. So that they
and then they get a fight date and then it's like release the hounds.
And why wouldn't they like that? Like, nigga, I'm no longer fighting for survival, nigga. I'm fighting for sport. Nigga, this is lit, nigga, and let's fucking go. Nigga, you tell me you're gonna give me meat whenever I want? All I gotta do is fuck up your bitch-ass wolves? Say fucking less, nigga. I was eating wolves for breakfast, nigga. Get out of here. I don't know, that's why I just think about it like Hulk Ragnarok, bro. Hulk was a savage person, right? He used to do all this crazy shit, right? Just for pure survival. They put him in a land where he fought for sport, and he loved it. He was like, this is great.
And he had a penthouse suite, though.
Yeah, nigga, they took care of him. They didn't enslave him.
That's
nigga,
what we're saying.
Yeah, nigga, they enslaved him.
Like, basically, the wolves would have basically a penthouse.
They're perfect habitats, nigga, where they're chilling whatever they want, nigga, whatever they feel comfortable with, nigga. They're not living in a cage, nigga, traveling in a fucking van, nigga. They're chilling, bro.
It's not like we're not saying that you have to have your wolf with you at all times, like a Pokemon.
Yeah.
We're saying you have a wolf that you can fight. And that's how you settle beef with other people, bro.
I don't know.
Leave them in nature, bro. Leave them in nature.
I mean, I don't know.
They already got like hybrid wolves and shit for pets. Perfect. But why do you think they did that? To be the best fucking like wolf pet. And what you're talking about is like, yeah, we'll leave them in these sanctuaries. Like that sounds great. It requires a lot of funding, and then you just take it, and now you're going to the fight. People are gonna still abuse that and be like, okay, yeah, I have a wolf sanctuary, and meanwhile they got a fucking underground base or something that's like unradar detectable and satellite detectable, and they're just fucking torturing with like fucking like shockwaves and shit, and be like, fight this fucking wolf, and then like the weakest wolf always like they'll die and they'll breed them to be fucking killers. And just torture and abuse them to be a killing animal.
So yes, Coin.
That's what's gonna happen.
Yes, Coin. Bad people do bad things all the time.
Don't dismiss it like that, because I just dismissed your argument with, yeah, bad people do bad shit and you'll never stop it. You'll never start a wolf league. All right.
I'm not.
Let's just
I just. I,
the NWL will never happen. All right.
yo, should be fire, bro.
It will, bro.
National Wolf League, bro. Just chilling. Just yo.
National Wolf League.
No, chill out, bro. And you'll teach your nigga. And if your wolf kills another wolf, nigga, you'll fucking nigga. You'll go to prison. Oh what? Oh, that's different now, right? Look at everybody different. Oh what? Yeah, nigga, you can't train niggas not to kill. Oh, you don't know how to train? Well, then you know what? Because UFC niggas, they don't kill other niggas. Oh, let's
You
get
just
in this.
said-
Let's get in this.
You just said earlier.
Nah, I know.
That a
Nah, yeah, you're
dog
right.
is not-
Yeah,
Yeah. They're domesticated, right? Let's not domesticate wolves, but let's domesticate them not to kill. Fuck out of here, all right?
Oh man, nah, I don't know, bro. To me, nigga, I don't know.
We're gonna put
This is hilarious.
They're gonna
that we
be Pokemon,
dated on a
bro.
wolf, please.
I don't know, bro. Like I feel like a lot of these conflicts that we have are so silly and petty. It's like, why don't we just do silly and petty things? Like why don't we just have, like, you know, like I look at these Olympics. Like I remember when I was a kid, I used to think the Olympics were these crazy things. Like the Olympics shaped the world. Like, you know, like how like the NBA draft, like people do things for the NBA draft. Like when you win the Olympics, you get like special things, you know, like, and it was like nothing.
Wheaties box or something like
Nothing. Like
notoriety around your whole country.
like there's nothing. Like there's like right now there's a war between Ukraine and Russia that's been going so long. It's been like 8 Olympic games worth long. All right? And these 8 Olympic games that have happened where they have competed against each other, they have never once sat there and said, "Yo, let's settle these fucking problems without bloodshed in physical sports."
Look at the
Never.
Olympic Games. Who places higher?
Exactly.
Go on.
Why not?
Take it.
There's not. We can't cheat. They literally stop us for that. It's fair. It's the fairest thing that we can get. The final showdown, the last word. Whatever we do, then we wait until the next Olympic Games, and then we do what the fuck we gotta do then, and then we keep it fucking pushing. Nah. Gotta throw bombs. And it's like, as I learned, like nobody wants to do anything. So I'm gonna start saying crazy ass ideas. Like, yeah, we should all get wolves. And we should battle each other. Or we could go way back, and every 3 months we find a virgin and we kill her in an altar, and that causes her blood that spills on the soil causes peace throughout the land.
Or
Glad I turned my camera off for him saying that.
or we all get foam swords and we just fight it out.
Or we all learn how to communicate better.
But like that's
Get our
never
heads out of
but
our
that's never
fucking
gonna happen.
asses.
But that's way crazy extreme. Like no one's like when like no
That's-
After the Tower of Babel, communications out the window.
yeah, like no one's gonna understand
Okay.
to sit down. Like it's like people understand in battle, in sports, in these things. Like communication does happen in that way. So why not us use that? You know, let's form in this.
Well, we
way.
already do that when we championed our Olympians, right?
Oh,
We
please.
championed, even going further back, we championed our gladiators, whatever the fuck it was. And I think right now we gotta stop championing people and really just fucking be like, hey, oh shit, I was wrong for the past 20, 30, 40 years of my fucking life, and I'm pulling my head out of my ass right now. And I'm only gonna use that analogy because that's what it is, man. That's exactly what I love the wolf analogy. It was fun, but to get a little more serious note, like you said, it's never gonna happen. It's probably never gonna happen, but it's the only thing that will fix whatever the fuck is going on. Is if people just admit they were wrong, admit they were being more tribalistic, and just following somebody because they said the things that they wanted to hear, and just be like, oh shit. Yeah, there's never going to be a political savior in my fucking life that comes along and fixes everything. No. It's about talking to my neighbor, talking to the next person, and finding a fucking middle ground. That's all it is.
So I never said anything about a superhero politician. Actually, my analogy.
No, you didn't. It wasn't against you. It was just
my analogy fit everything
general.
that you were saying. The people themselves. Like if we have problems, we have our own wolves. You know, not America's wolf. We have our own wolves. The whole problem of why that one thing isn't gonna work because you're narrowing down communication and understanding into a submissive form only, and that's not how the world works. Communication is multiple things. You know, the art of communication is an art. It flows differently. You know, like it's like Naruto. Like, you know, we watch Naruto. You know, Naruto's talk no jutsu that we always see and hear and all that stuff. The greatest thing about it, he's not talking. That's fighting. They're fighting and their emotions are speaking. They're understanding each other. You know, Japanese culture, that was the biggest thing, where they had such an understanding for each other through their blades that beyond their right and wrong morals, they had no quorums with them. You know?
But you're also talking about anarchy, which will never come back.
No, yeah, no, of course, yeah. But I'm just saying, like that's just like communication hits differently. You know, you're narrowing it down into one select channel, and a submissive. Oh, if we all just swallow our pride, and it's like that's never gonna happen.
No. It's not about being submissive. It's about admitting when you're wrong.
Yeah, you see,
admitting, like I said, oh hey, I voted for Barack Obama because I thought change was going to happen, or I voted for Donald Trump because he said the shit that I wanted to fucking hear. Yeah. And then you fell into that trap, just like I did. Fell into that fucking DJT trap. Thought he was gonna save the fucking world and arrest all the pedophiles, and
so
nothing fucking ever happened.
You want 300 million Americans to admit that?
I want as many people as possible.
So see, but then that's so like that's the thing. Like you said in absolutes, like you think like you want the whole world to just admit that they were wrong, and it's like that's the thing that's never gonna happen. As many people as possible, sure. Like that's an ideal thing. That's almost as ideal as not as, but almost as
yeah, it's idealistic. Yeah,
it's like, you know, but it's like communication is more like, you know, like where we can narrow it down to okay, cool. We don't have to sit down and talk. I get it. People don't like to talk. Diplomacy isn't always words. Diplomacy could be a healthy competition thing where we understand, like, look, this generation, we don't get it. So we gotta pass the ball though. Like bloodshed's happening, we gotta stop bloodshed. We gotta pass the ball. So let's be fair. Fair means that I get sweet and sour and you get sweet and sour. So if we do games or we do a competition or a thing or an epic Gundam battle, you know, where whoever wins, they get their rights to happen for a certain amount of years. Does that equally suck? Yes. But does it also rock if we win? Yes. It's fair. It's not great, but it's not really fucking bad. And that passes the ball.
Yeah, but I don't want fair.
Yeah, and no one does. But we are not where we need to be yet. So instead of us fighting and killing people, right? Let's pass the ball. Let's settle for fair and go into the next generation where these people are not stubborn and they're not grown into 50 years of anger and ignorance and hatred and, you know, and they survived Cold War. Yeah, you know, the new people, the new eyes, the liberals, whoever, they come in and go, yo, you know what? Now we can sit down and we can converse about, you know, what's going on. And yeah, let's stop these silly little games. Let's actually talk. What do you want? What's really happening? Racism. Oh yeah, I'm over that. I'm done with that. That's so gone. Like, you can see us. We love you guys. Let's just stop this. Peace, right? That's how we get there, you know? The problem is the world doesn't want to do that. We're all stuck on numbers. Numbers make the world go round. The best numbers make the world go round faster. So we don't have time. That's why people hate the Yankees now. Because the Yankees were trying to do that. We don't have time. We're gonna run Jeter. We're gonna run A-Rod. We're gonna run Johnny Damon. We're gonna run all these people rampant. We're gonna run them down. And then they had no choice. And then they sat there. And then they had to be patient and they had to work and develop. And what happened then? People got upset. The Yankees are whack. The Yankees are this. The Yankees are that. This is boring. They're not the Bronx Bombers no more. What happened? You know? And here we are. And then it's like, you know, the world doesn't want to be patient. The world isn't patient. You know? And instead, we want it all right now. I want the world to just sit down and just fucking man up and go, yo, you're dumb, but I'm dumb too. And if we all do that, we're great. And it's like, yo, that's awesome. Like, honestly, you're right. If we all do that, home runs, bro. We're all gonna communicate. But that's never gonna happen. At least not in our lifetime. It can't. Male egos, boost
We
those.
need a universal ego death.
We
I'm glad
need.
you said the word ego.
Yeah, like we need to pass the ball. We need to create something to go, yo, we can't have bloodshed, but nigga, we can't keep on doing this, you know? So let's create something. A game. I tell you, the Olympics is so worthless. It does nothing. It does nothing. Like,
yeah, but you're just creating another game with the wolves.
of course. But the Olympics isn't rules that we've created. It's not Russia's rules. It's not America's rules. It's the world's rules. It's the rules that we've created. It's the most fairest thing that we got. Without creating a universal world team that's going to be changed and developed and all this other stuff. Right now, this is the best that we got. No one tampers in the fucking Olympics, bro. Russia tried it 2 years ago. They fucking bombed it. All right? Like, it's like, yo, it's so crazy. We got it. It's the craziest lucrative thing for nothing. For boosters. For people to see the world and the athletes in the world. Like, it's like it's nothing. It's the epic gladiator battle for nothing. And it's like, man, if we just use this, like how anime people use these things, you know? It makes something. It makes people going to these Olympics having a thing. I want to change my world. I want my country to be this. I want my country to be that. Oh my God. It brings liberty and honor and fucking...
And peace.
Yeah. You know?
Because that's what it was created for. It was like simulated warfare. It was like, hey, we're going to compete with your country, but we're going to do it in a way through sport. Like, we all run, right? Okay. We're all gonna run track. The first ever, like, I think it was the first Olympic sport was wrestling. Everybody can grapple. We've all learned different styles of wrestling. That's why you have like the American style, the Greco-Roman style. There's freestyle now, and that was implemented in the Olympics to compete instead of going to war.
Yeah,
actual war. It was like, hey, we're gonna show our ego. You show our. And I'm not saying like when I said a universal ego death. I didn't mean as far as competitiveness. We all have to keep that, as especially if we're going to live in a capitalist society. You've got to compete. But at the same time, when I say universal ego death, I mean on the fact that, oh shit, I've been a follower. Dude, I'm 25, about to turn 26, and it took me this fucking long to realize, yeah, none of these fucking people are for us at the time.
I hate that you say it like
I don't give
like that.
You mean?
You say like I'm a follower. That's a weird way to say it.
It is though. Like people champion their fucking politicians.
Let me say it.
It's insane.
Let me put it this way. You're coming into the world. You don't know who you are. So you're just trying realms out. You see this one realm, and you think that it hits you, right? Oh, it's like those info commercials. Are you 24? Do you live by yourself? Do you have a PS5? And you're like, I do have those things. Yeah. And it's like, well, you need the Super Swiffer 8000. You're like, you're talking to me, Democrats. And it's like, you went there and you fell for it. And then as you started getting more and more into learning it, you started growing. You started realizing like, hey, I don't fit here. Or I no longer need this to grow here. Like I can no longer grow here. And then you went somewhere else. In no way is that you being like, I'm a follower, You tried something out. Like never regret your actions, never.
You're right.
Yeah, never see it as a negative. Yeah, like, or like never shame it, like you did your thing. Cause I'm the same, like I did it. Like, I believed in Barack. I was Democrats. I grew up into that shit. And then like, and now I'm not, we actually have a name now. I forgot. Someone else said it. But
I say I'm an individual.
It's a
like that at this point.
I'm
like
more
just
conservative. Think that's what.
I don't know, Sam. Don't say that out loud.
I don't know.
The blacks will fuck you up. All right, like
I don't exactly know.
Yeah, so like that's fine too. Like even if Sam,
there's conservative values, there's liberal values.
But even
it's not just one or the other.
No, but even now, like all jokes aside, right? Like Sam said, I feel like I'm a conservative, right? The same example goes for Sam. Sam's dipping into the conservative side. He feels like his some boxes check off for him. He's like, I like this. It checks off for me. It's not saying that he is. It's not saying that he's a follower. He's just saying that right now, I kind of understand this. I'm not saying that I am. I'm just saying that I'm just trying to learn. He's trying to get his own information. He's trying to get his own information.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I have a brother, right? He always says like I flip flop. He's like, oh, you're a flip flopper. You always flip from team to team to team, iPhone, Android.
Or do I change
Republican.
my mind as the new information?
And it's like, and it's never like that. Like it's never flip flopping. It's never being a follower or a sheep. It's going, like it's okay to try different things. It's okay to go in the world, and it's okay to go, you know what? I want to go to a KKK rally and see what the fuck these racist fucks are fucking saying about us.
Well, let's not go there.
I'm not saying I'm not saying going.
There's even there's comedians that have gone to. There's a black comedian that literally has gone to KKK rallies.
I'm telling you, like, I want to see what the fuck they're saying about it. I'm not saying I'm gonna go there like, yeah, fuck these guys. No, I'm not saying all that. I'm saying I want to know what y'all saying about us. Because I'm going to tell y'all what we say about y'all,
I get it. I just didn't want that sound bite to be on the
I know. And it's funny, like, I really said it too, and I was like, man, I wonder how this is going to take in 10 years. But fuck it.
Like, been worded a little bit better.
Yeah.
That's why,
But, like, it's like...
I get your sentiment. Yeah.
Yeah, like, like, it's okay to, like, just go and see what's happening and learn, And because, like, we see what the world tells us, The world tells us that people in the Middle East are evil people that strap bombs to their chests and get on planes and blow shit up. They literally tell us
they call them towel heads.
Yeah, like the world tells us that Chinese people created this virus by eating bats, and they are infecting the world. They tell us that Russians, for the longest, are these superhuman fucking people that lived in the craziest fucking conditions under a gray world, that's under a gray filter.
Every African has no water.
Every African has no water. All of them are poor. We hear all these things, but then at the same time, when we go, you know what, I want to go to these things, I want to hear what, I just want to hear it. I'm not saying I agree with them, I just want to hear it. Or why are you giving them attention? What does that even matter? The attention is already there. It doesn't matter if it gets bigger or smaller. The attention is there. The energy, the power is there. The only power that grows is the after effect. You getting mad, you making them more famous by dragging them for weeks and weeks and weeks. Like literally, there is a Dave Chappelle special that came out that I'm literally not seeing because it's literally about the closer. Like it's literally connected to the fucking closer stuff. Like he did a whole speech about his. Remember he posted a new special about when he did that speech for the news for the theater school. He did a whole speech. At the end of the speech, he said that he didn't.
Oh yeah.
You
I
know,
watched it.
I didn't
Great.
see that. I didn't see it. Why? Because I'm like I'm over this closer shit. I'm over that. This is still going on. You know, Dave Chappelle couldn't even perform at a Ret arena and it had to be switched to another place because of the LGBTQ community going on about the closer. It's like I'm over this. Like this is like yo, like we just drag shit forever. We never get over it, and here we are. You know, and it's like I don't know. I feel like I just rambled. I really am. I'm kind of tired.
It was a little bit rambling, but I mean, I think we touched on some great points.
Yeah.
And to your point on the Dave Chappelle having to move venues, Andrew Schultz had to do that too. And then shout out to his new special, Infamous.
Great
Everybody
special.
should go watch it,
Great
purchase
special.
it. It's amazing. But yeah, he experienced that in Canada. I can't remember what the exact venues were, but like he got canceled from one venue, moved to another, tickets sold out immediately to the point he had to have like one or two more shows,
Yeah.
like because it was a smaller venue. So I mean, the people are tired of it.
Yeah.
We just don't have the leadership
Yeah.
that is representing how tired people are,
Yeah.
and we are very tired.
I feel that. I hear you. All right, boys and girls. Any last words before I hit this end stream button?
Sam? I have nothing other than d8superstore.com. I tried to do an ad earlier, but I don't have anything in front of me. Just go there. Whatever platform you're watching on, it'll be in the link in the description below. Most likely YouTube.
DASuperstore.com, sageway.live, the new website. It is popping. I love that new website, boys. Check it out.
That shit was up on the stream.
Yeah, I should have, but it's whatever. We'll do it next time when it looks all nice and pretty. Coin, check it out. Sageway.live. I made a site. It's cool. All right, boys, I'm done. I hate you all. Fuck the fans. You guys never watch us.